Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Bratty Stuff. So it's the 29th, and that means that Mossburger is offering a special 29th only burger. So the deal is that 2.9, if you read it a certain way in Japanese, it's like niku, which is the Japanese word for meat. A lot of restaurants do meat promotions on around the 29th. Mossburger has a crazy new burger in collaboration with Kazuchika Okada of New Japan Pro Wrestling. It is the Shin Kibu Niku Niku burger. Check this sucker out. That's right. That's a chicken patty, a soy patty, 2 chicken nuggets, cheese, and sauce. It's a crazy burger. It's basically loaded with protein. So it goes along with kind of their Friday-only burgers that some restaurants offer. Well, this one is only on the 29th. Anyway, I've not tried this one before, but I've been interested for a while. Let's see how it tastes. This is big. This is a big burger. Crunch this down. And look at that. It's going to be messy. I mean, it's good. It's fresh made. Really nice sauce on it. Cheese. Plenty of lettuce. Have a bite here. Steam right now. Alright, so this is actually a pretty good burger, although without any real meat on it, like beef on it. I suppose it's more of a sandwich, but whatever. It's actually pretty good. Let's go ahead and have a bite, just be safe. So this is a pretty cool sandwich. I mean, chicken and soy meat and cheese and sauce and vegetables and stuff. Yeah, man, it's a novelty. It's really interesting. So, yeah, I can recommend trying it once if you can get in on the 29th, if the Mossburger you go to actually sells it, and if you're willing to spend the 850 yen price tag. It's a little steep. So, for me, I think this is probably just going to be a one-time purchase. Now that I've had it, I know it tastes good, but there's always something else out there to try. It costs probably a little less. Anyway, as you can see, I have plenty of this thing left. I'm going to finish it off camera so I don't bother the people around me anymore. But I appreciate you guys stopping in. See you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. I picked up something the other day that looked really interesting. They are Cheetos 6 variety 300% cheese flavor. That's right, 6 varieties of cheese and apparently triple the amount. Now, it doesn't say exactly which cheeses are in here. It gives a little picture, kind of whatever you expect. It's probably those. I even looked on the website, and they don't have these listed yet, which is pretty weird. But, yeah, I grabbed these at the convenience store. I mean, they smell cheesy. They're Cheetos. They always smell cheesy. All right, so we can take a look at one of these. Looks like a regular Cheeto. All right, we'll see how it tastes. Yeah, that's extremely cheesy. They're not kidding. I mean, seriously, first bite, it was mad cheesy. All right, let's try another one here. These are good. I mean, if you like Cheetos and you like cheese and you think regular Cheetos are just not cheesy enough, these are what you want to go for. All right, let's go ahead and have 2 more. Just be safe. So Cheetos in Japan are actually pretty creative when it comes to new and different flavors. So yeah, it's always worth trying some of these out. They're typical Cheetos. They're crunchy. They're cheesy. It's just these are real damn cheesy. So I can recommend these if you like cheese snacks. These would go great with just about anything. You eat them while you watch a movie, have them with your favorite beer, whatever. Will I get these again? I'm not sure. There are always new things to try. And much as I like these, I normally don't eat Cheetos. Anyway, I've got most of the bag left, as you can see. So I'm going to go ahead and finish these off camera. But I appreciate you guys stopping in. I will see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. So the other day, I swung by Family Mart, picked up something that looked interesting. It is Gekkara Mania, which means explosively spicy mania. And the flavor is Aka Togarashi, which is red Asian pepper. It's supposed to be real spicy. It's made by Frito-Lay, and so actually they look kind of like Cheetos, but I don't think there's any cheese in these, baby. All right, let's take a smell first. Smell particularly spicy. All right, so let's get one out here. All right, look at that. Yeah, see, it looks kind of like a red Cheeto. All right, let's give it a try. See how it tastes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's spicy. I mean, that's pretty spicy. Yeah, let's have another one here. And these are good. They're spicy. Basically, imagine a Cheeto, except instead of cheese, they put on like hot pepper spice. Yeah, so, okay, yeah. These are tasty. Now, if you're not good with spicy food, you probably want to hold off, keep a drink handy, something that'll soften the blow, like cheese, something to put a damper on it. And I think this is one of those kind of snacks that the more you eat, the more it builds up, because I'm feeling the spice now. But anyway, let's have two more, just to be safe. All right, so if you're looking for spicy food, then yeah, this is definitely going to fit the bill, especially if you like spicy food and you've got a decent tolerance for it. So in that case, I can recommend these. Will I get these again? Probably not. I like spicy food, but generally, if I want spicy food, I want something that's more of a dish, something that's cooked or been prepared. Chips and snacks, not always. Plus, I feel like these are kind of spicy for the sake of being spicy, whereas there are other things that are spicy, but also flavorful. Anyway, I have pretty much the entire bag left. I am going to finish it off camera, but probably not right away. But appreciate you guys stopping in. We'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. So I went to Family Mart the other day, saw something new on the shelf from Frito-Lay. It is Dragon Potato Endless Salt Flavor. So, Dragon Potato is this kind of spiral potato snack with different flavors. This one apparently has not only salt, but sesame and garlic. So, I haven't tried these before. It's a limited time flavor. Let's give them a try and see how they taste. First of all, let's take a look at them here. Yeah, you can see. Kind of a spirally shape. All right. Definitely smell the garlic in there. All right. So, pull one out here. Check that out. All right. Let's see how it is. Definitely garlicky, for sure. Fairly salty. I'm not sure if it's endless salt, but it's definitely salty. Another one here. I mean, these are good. I like these. They're suitably crunchy and have a nice bit of flavor to them. All right, we'll have one more here. Yeah, I like these. I've had other flavors that I like a little better, but oh, these are not bad at all. Let's have one more, just be safe. All right, so these are a pretty nice little snack. Now, you're going to need something to drink with them. Could be alcohol, could be soda, whatever. But yeah, you're going to need something to wash down that heavy garlic on there. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I can recommend these. Give them a try if you have the opportunity. I probably won't get these again. They're good and they're worth trying once, but I'm not sure if I like them enough to get them a second time. However, as you can see, I have pretty much the entire bag left. So I'm going to go ahead and finish these off camera. But I appreciate you guys stopping in, and we'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. So, today I went to the food court in the Ito-Yokodo near my house and decided to try something I've had my eye on for a few weeks. It is Karamaro Champon, which is apparently a kind of a sesame spicy kind of noodles. That's right. So, check that out, man. Loaded with vegetables, a little bit of pork on the top, and it smells really good. I mean, seriously, let's, give me a nice, check that out. Smell the spice and the sesame. It smells great. So this is going to be messy, so they give you a paper apron. That's right. If they give you a paper apron, probably need to use it. So there we go. Now I look incredibly cool, right? All right. So yeah, let's give this a try and see how it tastes. Okay, let's start with a sip of the broth. All right. I mean, it smells great. That's nice. Definitely got that nice, strong sesame flavor. Just a little bit spicy, not too much, but just enough, yeah. Yep. I like that. I think this is going to be good. Anyway, let's go ahead and dig in. All right, I got my trusty chopsticks. Go, see? Told you guys know how to use these. All right, so
Get a little bit of this fish cake here. It's nice. Looks like we got a bit of a green bean sauce on that. Yeah. Carrot, a little green onion. Oh, that's good too. So we got pork with bean sprouts. Let's have that. My God. And of course, cabbage. It ain't nothing until you get to the noodles, right? All right. There we go. You see the steam rising off of those, baby. All right, let's have fun. Okay, that's really good. That's very, very good. I like that. It's a nice, hearty broth, nice crunchy vegetables, nice soft noodles. I usually prefer my noodles a little firmer, but these are great. Let's have another bite. Plenty of vegetables on this one. Yeah, baby. Okay, so this is a whole pile of different flavors just tossed into a bowl, and it all works. What really ties it together, though, is that spicy sesame broth. Anyway, let's go ahead. One more bite, just to be safe. All right, there we go. Nice big chunk of noodles and vegetables. This is nice and hot, too. This is an excellent bowl of noodles. This is really, really nice. And I don't normally eat at Ringer Hut, but now and then they have something on the menu, just catches my eye, gotta try it. And it's the first time in a long time for me, but yeah, it's definitely worth getting. So I can absolutely recommend grabbing these if you can catch them before the limited time expires. As for getting them again, I probably won't. It's not that I don't like them, it's just that I don't normally eat at noodle places when I've got so many other things that I tend to make at home. But it's definitely worth having once. Anyway, as you can see, I have pretty much most of the bowl left here. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish it off camera. But I appreciate you guys stopping in. I'll see you in the next one.
Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff's auxiliary video offshoot, Brad Compares Stuff. Yeah, we haven't done this for a while. So, not long ago I was at Family Mart and they had two new kinds of chicken flavored potato chips. They both look pretty good, so why not? So first we're gonna try Calbee's Super Potato Chicken flavored potato chips. Tells me they're pretty chickeny. And Koike Strong's Mala chicken potato chips. Mala being that Chinese spice that numbs your mouth. So, let's see how they taste and let's see how they measure up. All right. So we're going to start with the chicken, which is fun to say. You can see they look pretty typical potato chips. They have kind of that artificial potato chip smell. Yeah. It looks kind of like a standard flavored potato chip. So, let's give it a try. Doesn't really taste much like chicken. I mean, I guess if you close your eyes and believe hard enough, it's kind of chicken flavored. I have another one here. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. But with the number of times it says cheeky on the bag, I would expect it to taste a little bit more like chicken. Let's move on to these spicier ones. All right. So you can see these, it's kind of hard to tell, but these are a good bit redder. Ooh, yeah, let's get one with a lot. Look at that, man. That is loaded with seasoning. No idea how spicy these are, but they don't have a warning plastered on them, so probably not as spicy as others. Anyway, let's try it. Okay, well, that's actually nicely spicy. I mean, not too much, but yeah, more than I expected, really. Don't know if it tastes like chicken. Should have another one here. Okay, that one doesn't really taste like chicken either. However, I like the spice. That one's actually pretty good. All right, so yeah, we got both our bags here. Let's have one more chip each, just to be safe. All right, there we go. A nice kind of a long piece here. Okay, yeah, it's pretty good. All right. And we'll have one more, another little piece here. There we go. Oop. All right. Of these two, all right, I would say that the chicken is the one that tastes more like chicken. Not that it tastes a lot like chicken, but if I had to pick, this is the one that has more of the chicken flavor. However, this, the mala chicken, I think is the superior tasting chip. Doesn't taste like chicken, but it's a pretty nice little spice. Yeah, this is definitely the one that I think kind of wins out. So yeah, I mean, I can recommend this one for sure. The other one, I'm not sure I can recommend it. Will I buy either of these again? I might actually get another bag of the mala chicken. They're actually pretty decent. So keep in mind that both of these are, of course, limited time, so they will not be in stores forever. Anyway, I've had most of each bag here. I'm not going to eat all of them tonight, that's for sure. But probably have a few more here off camera. As always, appreciate you guys stopping in. We'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. So not long ago I was in Lawson and spotted something on their cup ramen shelf. It is spicy curry cup ramen, and as it says here, it is a limited time revival. So I guess this was offered before and they're just bringing it back for a short time. Now you can get curry cup ramen, you can get curry cheese cup ramen, but spicy curry cup ramen, this is not a frequent thing. So let's give it a try and see how it tastes. So this is what we have in the cup noodles before we even add any water. Honestly, cup noodles in Japan are way better than American cup noodles. American cup noodles used to be pretty much the same as the ones in Japan, though over time they've kind of gotten cheapened, but the ones in Japan remain robust and delicious. Anyway, let's go ahead and boil some water and add it in. So this is my electric kettle, and honestly, when it comes to making hot tea or cup noodles, this is invaluable. I never had one of these in the States, but I use it pretty frequently here in Japan. That's boiling water up to the fill line. We're going to close it up and give it 3 minutes. Oh, that's nice and hot, and I went ahead and stirred it up. Let's go ahead and try it out. All right, so I've got my spicy curry noodles and got my chopsticks here. They smell pretty good, a little bit spicy. All right, let's try a bite here. All right, those are good. Those are very good. I mean, cup noodles in Japan are pretty good. Curry flavored cup noodles in Japan are even better, but make them spicy, and that is a winning combination. All right, check these out. You can still see the steam rising off of these. Let's have another bite here. I mean, these are really good. I like these a lot. They're nice and hot. They've got that nice curry flavor to them, and a little bit of spice. Not too spicy, but just about the right amount. Let's go ahead and have one more bite just to be safe. All right, these are just plain good. I can definitely recommend these, but you'll have to go to Lawson to get some because that is a Lawson exclusive. As for getting these again, yeah, there's a chance. I don't eat a lot of cup ramen these days because I do a lot of cooking, but these are good enough that I might grab another one. Anyway, I have most of my noodles remaining in the cup here, so I'm going to go ahead and finish these off camera. But as always, I appreciate you guys stopping in. We'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. So today I finally dragged myself down to the Burger King in Kamata to try out their latest, the Shrimp Whopper. In fact, I waited so long it's not even their latest anymore, but they're still offering it. Before we do that though, let's take a look and see my view from the upstairs. So as you can see, this Burger King has an upstairs dining room that overlooks the street, so yeah, get a little scenery while you eat. Anyway, let's open up the Whopper and check it out. All right, let's check this thing out. So as you can see, we have our hamburger patty, lettuce, tomato, onion, ketchup, and shrimp. They're kind of hiding under the onion here. All right. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. I do like shrimp. So let's see how it tastes. Okay, that is really, really good. Seriously, I mean, check this out. That is a loaded burger, and it's got some shrimp on it, which I don't even think I've gotten to yet. I kind of stuck in the middle there. Let's have another bite. Okay, so the shrimp are still way back there. All right, let's get a nice big bite with shrimp this time. All right, ready? Okay, once you get the shrimp in there, it makes the burger complete. This is really, really good. I mean, seriously, shrimp on a hamburger. This is a really good idea, and Burger King does this fairly often. I think they do it about once a year. So I am going to have one more bite of this very large burger, just to be safe. All right, so I can say without question that this is an excellent hamburger. It's huge. It's got tons of vegetables. It's got a nice fresh made patty. And it's got shrimp of all things. I mean, Jesus. how could this be bad, right? The only thing I don't really like about it is the price tag. I mean, Burger King has had some really great looking burgers lately with exceedingly high price tags. This one is the reasonable one at only 890 yen. So while I can recommend it once, for sure, I'm not sure I'll get a second one of these just because of how expensive they are. Anyway, I have most of this thing left, and so I'm gonna finish it off camera, and so I don't bother the rest of these people around here. But, as always, appreciate you guys stopping in. We'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. So, 7-Eleven has recently been doing their World Gourmet Fair, and one of the items on the list is a Hawaiian-style salmon poke rice bowl. Now, I've never actually had authentic Hawaiian poke, but it's relatively popular over here. Mostly Loco is kind of the big Hawaiian food here, but 7-Eleven usually does a pretty good job with their cold food. So let's go ahead and try this out, see how it tastes. All right, so the way this works is you take off the cold salmon and you microwave the rice for 1.5 minutes at 500 watts, and then you put the cold salmon back over top of the rice. Okay, the rice is heated up. Now I just need to put this salmon on this rice. All right, man, that looks good. I think it's time to eat. All right, I've got my salmon poke rice bowl. So the rice has been heated. The cold salmon's been put on top. Let's give it a try. All right, so let's get some of the stuff that doesn't have quite so much mayonnaise. All right. So that is plenty of rice and salmon. Let's see how it tastes, huh? That is really good. All right, have another bite of that one. There we go. Stick it out. That is excellent. That's some nice, fresh salmon on top of some warm rice. But I want to try a bite of the other side with more of like the mayonnaise and stuff on it. Let's try a bite of this one, huh? Well, that is good. We got some with just the rice and the sauce on it. That is spectacular. Seriously, this is really, really good. All right, I'm going to have one more bite of this just to be safe. All right, so I've never had real Hawaiian poke, but if it's anything like what I got at 7-Eleven, then I would really like to try it because the 7-Eleven stuff is superb. It's really delicious. I would get it more often, but for the fact that it is a little expensive, and of course, it's limited time. But I can absolutely recommend this if you have the opportunity to get some. And as for me getting it again, yeah, definitely. Before it goes away, I'm going to get at least one more of these. This is really just very tasty, and I would eat this a lot more often if I had the opportunity. Anyway, as you can see, I've got most of the bowl left. I'm going to go ahead and finish this off camera and enjoy every bite. But I appreciate you guys stopping in, and we will see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. So today I decided I wanted to try something out I spotted at the convenience store the other day. They are cheeseburger flavored crunchy Cheetos. Now I really don't eat a lot of Cheetos, but lately Frito-Lay has really been churning out the interesting flavors. So, I mean, I can't not try them, right? Anyway, as you can see, they look like regular Cheetos, but yeah, a little bit of different smell. Maybe that might be meat. I don't know. So let's get a nice big one here. Check that out. It's like a regular Cheeto. So let's try it out. See how it tastes. All right, well, it's definitely cheesy, but I don't know if the extra flavor in here is meat or not. Doesn't really taste like a cheeseburger, but it definitely doesn't taste like a plain Cheeto. I mean, it's good. I like it. I mean, don't get me wrong here. Let's see. Let's have two more. Just be safe. So after eating a few of these, I can kind of taste the cheeseburger in them. It doesn't come out right away, but yeah, eat a few and you can kind of taste it. I can recommend these. I mean, they're better than regular Cheetos and definitely worth trying. I might get another bag of these myself. It's actually kind of a large bag, so there are a lot in there. But yeah, I might get another can. However, for this bag, I've got pretty much the entire bag left. I'm going to finish them off camera, though not all tonight, of course. Anyway, as always, I appreciate you guys stopping in, and we will see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff's auxiliary video offshoot, Brad Compares Stuff! Yeah! So Lawson this week introduced what they're calling umikarakun, which are seafood nuggets. We have fish and mayonnaise and shrimp and tartar sauce. All right, so let's see how they taste and let's see how they measure up. So first, we have our fish and mayonnaise. It's pretty standard. Let's see how it tastes. All right, that's just good. It is basically a fish nugget with some mayonnaise in it. I mean, it doesn't blow you away, but no, I mean, it is straight up good. I like it. Let's have another bite of this one. All right, well, I like that. That's pretty good. But let's go ahead and try the shrimp and tartar sauce. Again, it's pretty typical. Let's give it a try here. Okay, now that's nice. That's a nice basically shrimp nugget with some tartar sauce flavor. Yeah, I'm going to finish this off here. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. All right. So, I mean, it's not the highest quality of seafood, but these are both pretty decent, actually. Let's go ahead and have one more of each, just be safe, all right? So we'll start with our fish and mayonnaise. I mean, that's how I do like my fish. Let's go ahead and have one more of the shrimp and tartar sauce. All right, those are good too. So, what we have here are two different kinds of seafood nuggets. I don't know. I think I might have to go with the shrimp ones as the slightly better ones, only because they're a little bit bigger and a little bit heartier, I think. But they're both really good, so I can recommend trying both of these if you have the opportunity. And there's a pretty good chance I will get both kinds again in the near future. They just started the promotion this week, so I've got a while, but yeah, I think I'm probably going to get some more of these. Anyway, I have a couple each of these to finish off camera, but as always, I appreciate you guys stopping in, and we'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff's auxiliary video offshoot, Brad Compares Stuff. So, I was at the convenience store the other day and saw two new products on the shelf from the admittedly prolific purveyor of potato chips, Calbee. We have red spicy and black spicy, or more specifically, double consomme punch red spicy and black pepper black spicy. I couldn't not compare them, right? It's just a natural comparison. So, let's take a look, see how they taste, and see how they stack up. All right, let's go ahead and start with the black pepper right here. All right, so these look like typical potato chips with a little bit of extra pepper on them. Yeah, all right. Smell a little peppery. Oh, let's try one. Okay, those are good. I'm not getting a strong black pepper flavor from them, but yeah, they're pretty decent. Let's go ahead and take a look at the red spicy, which are a double consomme, consomme being a very popular flavor in Japan. Pretty much in America, the second most popular flavor of any chip is probably going to be barbecue. In Japan, it's probably going to be consomme. So, they don't smell too bad. All right, kind of this reddish color to them. Let's try one. Those taste pretty good too. They're definitely a little spicier than the black spicy, which are not particularly spicy. Let's go ahead and try one more of each, just to be safe. So we'll start with the black pepper black spicy. And with the double consomme punch red spicy. Okay, final verdict here. Neither of these is particularly spicy as far as I'm concerned. The black spicy are supposed to be very black peppery. I'm not getting a strong flavor of black pepper off of them. They're good potato chips, but if you're looking for a chip with a strong black pepper flavor, these probably aren't the ones. Meanwhile, the red spicy here are actually a little bit spicy. Not as much as I would like, but I mean, plenty spicy for the casual fan. And I'm not tasting a lot of the consomme in these, but yeah, I'd say that these are pretty good. So both of these chips are pretty good. I can't not recommend either of them. They're both pretty tasty. However, if I had to choose one, it would be the Double Consomme Punch Red Spicy. They are a lot more flavorful, and they do actually have a little more spice to them. So that's my pick. Anyway, I have pretty much the entire bag of each one that I have to finish, and I'm going to do it off camera, but probably not tonight. So I appreciate you guys stopping in, and we'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. So McDonald's is doing their annual Hawaiian Festival, which means they have Hawaiian-themed hamburgers and other kinds of food. So today, I decided I would go ahead and buy a combo meal, which I never do anymore, because I can get the cheese loco moco burger, the French fries with sour cream and onion flavoring that I have to add myself, which is fine, and a tropical blue Hawaiian fizz. But on top of that, I went ahead and bought a can of Ettinger Super Forte extra strong beer, 8.9% alcohol. So I got a couple of things to drink for this. Anyway, let's go ahead, open it up, see what we got. All right, so let's start with the burger here. All right, so as you can see, look at that. So we've got cheese, lettuce, egg, sauce, loco moco burger. It's a common Hawaiian kind of a thing, loco moco. And McDonald's tends to do a new loco moco burger every year. And from what I can tell, they're not always the same every year. So let's go ahead and give that a try. No? Smells good. All right. All right, that is really good. I do like loco moco burgers. I've never had real Hawaiian loco moco, but if it's anything like these burgers, I'm pretty sure I'd like it. Let's go ahead and have another bite here. That's a really nice burger because you've got your cheese and egg and lettuce on top of the burger, and then of course the sauce, which is kind of a gravy. Have some of this tropical blue fizz here. Well, that's nice and sweet. It's actually pretty good. I'm not sure what flavor this is. We're gonna call it blue. Next, let's do the French fries. So first, they give you a bag, put them in, and then you put this in, and you shake them up, and when they come out, they're all flavored. Let's go ahead and set that up. Okay, so the sour cream and onion powder on this is an extremely strong smell. Anyway, let's go ahead and shake them up. All right. So, got it, sour cream and onion. Man, that powder really just goes straight up the nose. Let's try a couple of fries. All right, those aren't bad. All right, I don't love the sour cream and onion fries. They're not bad, but I'm not a huge fan. I think regular fries might be a little bit better. So now, let's go ahead and try. It's absolutely unrelated to McDonald's or Hawaii. This German extra strong beer. It's like almost 9% alcohol in this sucker. Let's see how it tastes. You know what? That's surprisingly good. It's very smooth. It does not taste like almost 9% alcohol. It really doesn't. It tastes kind of like a regular beer. If you gave me this beer and didn't tell me how much alcohol was in it, I would assume it was the usual 5 or so percent. Yeah. That's really nice, actually. Not too bitter, not particularly sweet. Just a nice kind of a neutral beer, smooth taste, and not overly boozy. Pretty cool. Let's go ahead and have a little bit of each, just to be safe. All right. Try a couple more of these sour cream and onion French fries. I mean, they're fine. They're fine. All right. Try some more of this tropical blue. Okay, that's good. I like that. But, of course, the star of the show is the loco moco, the cheese loco moco, or what I think in America we just call a loco moco cheeseburger. All right, one more bite of this. All right, so that one is probably the best thing I've got here. It's really very good. However, I remember several years ago, I had a locomotive burger from McDonald's, and I remember liking that one a lot more. But it's been so long, I really couldn't tell you what was different about it. So I can recommend the Locomoco burger. It's worth having once. They have a couple other burgers that fall into the same kind of, Hawaiian-style vein. It really didn't interest me, but a Locomoco burger always catches my attention. I don't know if I'll be getting one again, though. As I said, I like it, but I don't love it enough to grab again. Plus, these days, if I want to go to McDonald's, I kind of have to go out of my way. The sour cream and onion fries, they're fine, but I really can't recommend them, and I'm not going to buy any more. As for this tropical fizz, it's good, but unless you're buying it as part of a combo meal, at which point it adds like 30 yen to the price, I can't really recommend it like by itself. It's good, it's not really good enough to get on its own. Meanwhile, this stuff, the extra strong Ettinger beer, yeah, that sounds pretty good. Pretty good chance I'll get that again, and I don't think that's anything special. I'm pretty sure that one is sold over at Yamaya pretty consistently. Anyway, I've got most of my fries, most of my burger, most of my blue fizz, and most of my strong beer left. I'm gonna go ahead and finish these off camera here in the food court. But as always, I appreciate you guys stopping in, and we'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. So, not long ago, I spotted a new kind of potato chip at the convenience stores. It is kara negi, which is technically gomayu to kara negi, which is basically sesame oil and spicy green onion. All right, so what we have are some kind of spicy green onion potato chips, I guess. Okay, I definitely smell a little green onion and a fair amount of sesame in these. So, let's give them a try and see how they taste. All right, we'll start with this one here. Check that out. All right. That's not bad at all. I can definitely taste the sesame and the green onion in these. They're not that spicy, but I mean, I'm okay with that. It's not a deal breaker. Okay, these are good. Like, surprisingly good. There is a little bit of heat to them. Not a great deal of spice, but I mean, I can tell after a couple of chips. But the green onion and sesame flavors are prominent. These are surprisingly decent. Well, let's go ahead and have one more, just to make sure, just be safe. Okay, so these are way better than I expected them to be. So, yeah, I can definitely recommend these. And as for getting them again, yeah, I'll probably get another bag in the near future, just because I really like these, and they are limited time. Anyway, as you can see, I have most of the bag left, so I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of these off camera. But I appreciate you guys stopping in. We'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. So, this week, the convenience store Family Mart came out with a new flavor of its boneless fried chicken. It is Dashi Yuma Shoyu Famichiki, which means dashi flavorful soy sauce. It's a soy sauce flavored version of their boneless fried chicken. This one is fresh out of the deep fryer. They made a brand new one for me because the ones I had in the case were a little bit old. So I've been looking forward to this one for a couple of days. Let's give it a try, see how it tastes. Now, first of all, it smells pretty good, man. It smells like fried chicken, and I do love fried chicken. Anyway, let's have a bite. Okay, that is good. Famichiki is pretty good as is, but this sucker right here, yeah, this is really nice. I can definitely taste a little bit of the soy sauce in there, but I mean, the rest of it is dashi, which is kind of a soup stock that they use in Japanese cooking a lot. And yeah, man, this is really nice, very savory. I really like this. Another bite here. I like this. It's honestly better than the regular Famichiki flavor. They often have other flavors out there. This one is pretty solid. I have to say, I'm pretty pleased. Let's go ahead and have one more bite. Just be safe. All right, so as convenience store fried chicken goes, Family Mart is one of my two favorites, the other being Lawson. And while Lawson tends to focus more on their chicken nuggets, Family Mart tends to do a lot more interesting flavors of their boneless fried chicken. And this one, I think, is a success. It just started on Tuesday, so they're going to be doing this for at least another couple of weeks, I would imagine. I can wholeheartedly recommend it. I'm going to get another one myself. However, the other thing I'm going to try is Calbee brand Famichiki flavored potato chips. That's right. They have a potato chip that is limited time that's supposed to taste like the boneless fried chicken at Family Mart. So as you can see, they look like regular potato chips. Smell more or less like regular potato chips. All right. There we go. Got one here. All right. Let's give it a try. Okay, so I've had chips like this before. They have kind of a vaguely chickeny flavor to them. I don't think they taste particularly like chicken. I definitely don't think they taste particularly like Family Mart's chicken. They're not bad, but they're kind of greasy. That's one of the problems I have with potato chips in Japan. They all tend to be kind of greasy. Anyway, I'll go ahead and try one more, just to be safe. As potato chips go, these are fine. I mean, they're a little greasier than I would like, but I can't say that they're bad. However, I definitely cannot recommend them, and I'm not going to get another bag of these myself. So I got most of the bag here. I'm going to go ahead and finish that off camera, though maybe later. But this chicken, I'm going to go ahead and finish off camera right now. As always, appreciate you guys stopping in. We'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. So, today I swung by Lost to pick up the latest in their Karage-kun chicken nugget line. It is Sapanchi, which is apparently named after some sort of yakiniku seasoning. These are almost always pretty good. So, you can see, they look like regular nuggets right there. Right. Smells like a regular nugget. There's a little something on it, I can tell. Anyway, let's give it a try. See how it tastes. Okay, well, I can definitely taste there's some sort of seasoning in here. It doesn't taste like a regular chicken nugget, but I'm not exactly sure what. Let me go ahead and finish this one here. So according to the box, they got pictures of red chili peppers and garlic. It's not particularly spicy, but I am definitely tasting there's some seasonings in here. Anyway, let's go down one more, just be safe. I like these. They're actually pretty good. They are definitely better than a regular chicken nugget. However, the flavor is not as strong as I might have expected. I mean, they're good, but just from the box, I kind of expected it to be a stronger flavor. That said, I can recommend them. I mean, they're pretty nice to try at least once, and yeah, there's a chance I might get these again. Anyway, as you can see, I got a few left. I'll go ahead and finish these off camera, but as always, appreciate you guys stopping in. We'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. So this evening, I walked down to Pizza Hut, pick up the latest in their boxed meals, the Skimmy Hut Melts. That's right. I did a Hut Melts before, and it was pretty good. But this is a Skimmy Hut Melts. Skimmy is moon viewing. It is an old autumn festival back from the Heian period of Japan, where people would go out under the moon and recite poetry. I don't think they do that so much anymore. But a lot of restaurants like to get on the action with egg-based things. They'll have like a fried egg or a hard-boiled egg, a lot of burgers. But this one, oh, check this out. This one has our Hut Melts. We have a honey mustard sauce, a mentaiko sauce, which is a spicy cod roe, or basically spicy fish eggs. And, of course, our little Hut Melts, which I believe have some egg and cheese in them. I haven't tried this before. This is, I think, maybe the second Hut Melts they've done. They had two options. They had a teriyaki chicken and they had like a bacon one. And I decided, you know, I eat chicken all the time. I'd rather have the bacon. So first of all, it comes with some seasoned French fries, like the last one did. And these were good. Let's see how it tastes, first of all. Oh, I like that. Okay, the fries in the box are nice, but since the closest Pizza Hut to my house is a good 20-minute walk, they're never hot when I get them home. However, if I wanted to get it delivered, I would pay way more than I did for what I paid for it as takeout. So, it's a trade-off. Anyway, let's look at the main part of this, though, all right? So, these are kind of these pizza things. They're kind of folded over pizzas. Here, let me detach one. There we go. So, you can see it's kind of a folded over deal, and you can see they've got kind of the egg and cheese on the inside here. Right. And we've got our two dipping sauces, I'm going to try the mentaiko first because I don't love mentaiko. If you've seen any of my videos before, you know I'm not generally a fan, but I'm willing to try it, you know, see how it does. For you guys, my viewers, I'm willing to try some mentaiko. Doesn't smell like much. This smells a good bit better. All right, let's see how it tastes. Get a lot on here, just to be safe here, right? This pizza part is good. I don't love the mentaiko. However, it doesn't taste bad. It just doesn't really do it for me. Let's go ahead and try a little bit of the honey mustard. Now, in America, if I told you, yes, I have a honey mustard sauce for my pizza, you would say, why, that sounds absolutely ridiculous. But here in Japan, all bets are off. Anything goes. So, let's try the honey mustard. All right. Thing is, I know I like honey mustard. And I mean, I can smell it from here. This smells really good. All right. Okay, that's actually really good. I was not expecting honey mustard on this kind of pizza-like thing to be good, but man, this is delicious. Hold on a second. Let's have another bite of this one. All right, there we go. Okay, that's great. You got this nice kind of bacon, cheese, and egg pizza style. It's a little bit crispy on the outside, which is kind of nice. Then you got that nice honey mustard. I'm talking like a nice, strong honey mustard flavor, not some weak honey mustard that you might get at some other restaurant. No, this is good, strong honey mustard flavor. I'm pretty pleased. Let's go ahead and try one more bite of each, just to be safe. We'll start with the mentaiko. All right. Get plenty on there. Okay, like I say, it's not bad. It just doesn't really do it for me. It really doesn't taste much like anything. So, yeah, I could skip the mentaiko for sure. But let's go try some of this honey mustard. This is the stuff, man. All right, there we go. Get plenty of it on there. Check that out. Oh, that looks good. All right, so can I recommend this? Yes. Can I strongly recommend this? No, I cannot. Their other hot melts and calzone box and all that are a lot better. I liked what I had, but the mentaiko didn't do it for me. If you really love mentaiko, you might actually like it a lot better than I did, but I was not blown away by one of the two dipping sauces that they put into this thing. So if you love this kind of thing, or if you're just looking for something different, then yeah, sure. Give it a try while it lasts. I think it runs through the end of October. And I'm not going to get it again. It's not that I don't like it. It's just that I don't like it enough to spend 880 yen for it. Now, 880 yen is not a terrible price for Japanese pizza, but for that amount, I could get pretty much anything else I liked at Pizza Hut or at another restaurant, and I would really enjoy it a lot more. As you can see here, I have one more piece of this pizza left and a handful of these fries, which are still pretty good, if a little cold. So I'm going to go ahead and finish what I've got off camera, but as always, I appreciate you guys stopping in. I will see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. So the convenience stores have had a lot of new flavors of potato chips lately, and I decided I'd go ahead and just review a bunch of them at the same time. So we have Miwaku no mayonnaise, which means fascinating mayonnaise. We have Mugen peppa, which means endless pepper. And we finally have Red chicken, which is red chicken. Red usually implies spicy. All right. So we'll try these one at a time. I haven't tried these before. We'll see if they're any good. All right. Let's start with these fascinating mayonnaise potato chips. There we go. Check that out. Looks like a regular potato chip. I can smell the mayonnaise though a little bit. Let's try one. Okay, those are crunchy. I like that. Let's have another one here. Okay, yeah, I can definitely taste some mayonnaise in those. Those are surprisingly good, actually, and I'm not normally a big mayonnaise guy. Let's go ahead and move on to the endless pepper potato chips. So, as you can see, looks kind of like a regular potato chip with a little bit of seasoning on it. Let's give it a try. Those are really flavorful. I want another one of these. Okay, those are really good, too. They're a very flavorful, and I can definitely taste the pepper. It's not overly peppery, but I mean, it's plenty peppery. I do like that. All right, the last thing we're going to do are the spiral dragon potato red chicken flavor. All right, so you can see, there we go. We've got kind of these interesting spiral with a nice red color. Smell pretty spicy. Let's see what we got. Those are definitely spicy. All right, so spicy, yes, but chickeny, I'm not sure I can say they are. Let's go ahead and try one more of each just to be safe. So we'll start with this fascinating mayonnaise. Those are surprisingly good. I mean, you'd think mayonnaise potato chip, you wouldn't think much of them, but no, they're actually pretty flavorful. All right, let's go ahead with next with these. Endless pepper. Okay, those are good too. They have a nice amount of pepper on them, so they're plenty flavorful. Those are actually pretty good. And then finally, our red chicken dragon potato. All right, let's get a good one here. Oh, look at that. All right, so I actually like all three of these. I mean, honestly, the fascinating mayonnaise are crunchy and have a surprisingly robust flavor for something that is apparently just flavored with mayonnaise. The endless pepper here are also really pretty decent. I kind of expected a different flavor from them, but I mean, they're not overly peppery, but yeah, they're plenty. And even though these dragon potato red chicken flavor don't taste much like chicken, I do like the spice they have in them. So these are all very, very strong flavored potato snacks. So I can recommend each and every one of these if you can still find them. And if I find some more, I might actually buy these again. These are really surprisingly good. Anyway, I have, honest to God, I have almost the entire bag of each of these three left. I'm not going to finish them all at the same time, but I probably eat a few more of these before dinner time. I appreciate you guys stopping in, and we'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. The convenience stores have been doing some seafood-related deep-fried food in their hot cases lately, so I decided to try two different things at the same time. That way, I could kill two birds with one stone, or maybe two fish, who knows. So, we're going to start with Lawson's cream croquette with crab meat inside. These are little bite-sized, like nuggets. And Family Mart has a piece of fried fish with tartar sauce inside. So, two different convenience stores, two different pieces of deep-fried food. Let's start with these Lawson cream croquette nuggets. I have not been impressed by cream croquettes in the past, but Lawson does a good job. So, let's see what we got here. Okay, that's messy. Let's have another bite here. Let's see if I can show you what's inside here. It's good, though. I can taste the crab already. Kind of hard to show you because it really is very creamy, but yeah, I can definitely taste the crab meat. Okay, those are good. I mean, you got your nice crispy outside, but the inside is creamy and tastes a lot like crab meat. And I'm a huge fan of crab meat, so yeah, these are very good. Let's go ahead and try Family Mart's tartar sauce fish. I do like tartar sauce fish. Let's give this a try. Okay, that's really good. I mean, it's exactly what it says on the package. It's fried fish with some tartar sauce in it. I mean, that's very hard to go wrong. Let's have another bite of that. Oh, I like that too. That's excellent. I mean, it's soft, easy to eat whitefish inside of crispy, deep fried batter and a little bit of tartar sauce to go with it. So, no, that's really good. All right, let's try one more bite of each just to be safe. We'll go ahead and start with Lawson's cream croquette with crab meat. Seriously, I really like that. I've been disappointed by seafood croquettes before, but this one delivers. All right. And, of course, Family Mart's fried fish with tartar sauce. Okay. And that's just really, really good. If you like fried whitefish, if you like tartar sauce, this is really just the perfect combination. So, here's the thing about convenience stores. They will deep fry their hot case food, and then it just sits there under the equivalent of a heat lamp for potentially a long time if it doesn't sell. So sometimes when I go in, I ask how long it's been there, and they tell me it's been like hours. So in this case, both Lawson and Family Mart made me fresh food out of the deep fryer so that I could review it and not eat the old stuff, which is honestly generally not as good. So now that I've had the freshly made stuff, I can wholeheartedly recommend both of these, and they should last for a little while longer. And there's a really good chance that I will get both of these again. Not only do I have a little bit left of the initial stuff, but because they went ahead and went through the trouble to freshly deep fry me some more, I went ahead and got one more of each so I could have it later. I mean, I figured I was going to like it anyway. As always, I appreciate you guys stopping in, and we will see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. So, Family Mart and Lawson both came out with some new chicken stuff this week. Lawson came out with a 3-in-1 karage-kun, that's right. And Family Mart came out with sanzokuyaki, which is a popular kind of chicken. All right, so let's go ahead and start with the sanzokuyaki, which is apparently a garlic soy sauce piece of chicken. And you can see it's got a little extra stuff on the outside. All right, so I mean, it smells pretty good. I can definitely smell the garlic in this. Let's go ahead, give it a try, see how it tastes. All right, that's actually pretty good. I mean, I can definitely taste the garlic in this, and I think I can taste the soy sauce. It's a nice, thick piece of chicken, too. Let's have another bite of that. That's really nice. It has a very rich flavor to it. Definitely very flavorful. Let's try this Yume no Mix. Dream Mix is what they're calling it, which is basically all of their regular karage-kun flavors rolled into one. The outside is a regular karage-kun chicken nugget, whereas the inside is their red, spicy, and cheese chicken nugget. So I haven't tried these before, but I mean, they sound great, right? I can smell the cheese in them already. You know, I was gonna say it looks like a regular nugget, but the inside is where it hides, right? Let's give it a try. Okay, well, I can definitely taste the cheese in that one. The spicy part is not quite so prominent. It's a little bit more of sort of an aftertaste, but it's still there. It's pretty good. Let's go ahead and finish this one off. All right, so I like that. I mean, Lawson's taken all three of its regular karage-kun chicken nuggets and basically rolled them into one, which means it's better than any of them individually. Let's go ahead and try one more bite of each. Just be safe. Start with the sanzokuyaki. I like that. It's a nice, bold flavor with that garlic and soy sauce in it. It's a pretty nice sized piece of chicken too. We'll go ahead and try one more of these Dream Mix 3-in-1 chicken nuggets. Okay, these are definitely a winner. I mean, I really do like these a lot. So, final verdict on these. The sanzokuyaki, I do like this, and I can recommend trying it at least once, see if you like it, right? However, I probably won't get it again. I mean, it's good. I just don't know if it's good enough for me to get a second time. As for these 3-in-1 chicken nuggets, oh, I can wholeheartedly recommend these. And there's a very good chance that I will pick some of these up again because, like I say, they combine the best of each of the other 3 chicken nuggets into one. So why buy any of the regular ones when you can get all 3 in one package? Anyway, I've got about half of this piece of sanzokuyaki and a few of the nuggets left. I'm going to go ahead and finish them off camera. But as always, I appreciate you guys stopping in, and we will see you in the next one.
Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. So, today after work I swung by Burger King to pick up something I've been looking at for the last few weeks. It is the Burger King Mushroom Whopper. That's right, I do like mushrooms on my burger, and this looks pretty good. So, let's go ahead and open it up and take a look. Alright, so I've opened it up and got it ready. Take a look here. Look at this is a big burger with a lot of vegetables and a ton of mushrooms. It's kind of hard to show you without completely opening it, but yeah man, there's a lot of stuff on this burger. It's actually kind of heavy. So, it smells really good. Let's give it a try, see how it tastes. Alright. Alright. That is excellent. I mean, nice, big, juicy burger, plenty of vegetables. I think I got a few mushrooms in that bite, but I think I'm gonna need another bite to make sure I got them. So let's get another bite here. So this burger does not just have brown mushrooms like you would find on your average American burger. This actually has some of the Japanese style mushrooms as well. Not exactly sure what's on it. I will try to put those in the description later on. But this is a really big, hearty burger. Between the vegetables and the mushrooms, you get a lot of nice, fresh food on here, and a huge, juicy burger and some mayonnaise. Yeah, man, this is an excellent burger. And most of the fast food in Japan is made for you. You order it and they make yours right away. It's not sitting under a heat lamp for a long time. Let's go ahead and have one more bite, just a second. Okay, so this burger it's messy. I mean, you need napkins. Thank God they gave me a whole bunch of them because this is a very messy burger, but this is really, really good. So I can wholeheartedly recommend trying this out if you have the opportunity. And there's a chance I'll get one of these again. I got the regular Whopper. They also have a junior and a double patty. I got the regular one, and it comes in at 790 yen, and that's by itself. So it's a little higher than I like to spend, but it's the most affordable specialty burger Burger King has had for the last few months. That is interesting. Anyway, as you can see, I have most of this sucker left. I'm going to finish it off camera, but as always, appreciate you guys stepping in. We'll see you next time. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. So today I swung by Freshness Burger in Old Morning to try their latest sandwich, the King Salmon. That's right. It has some fresh salmon on it, as well as spinach cream sauce and some scrambled egg, as well as lettuce and I think some onion. It just came out the other day and I've been wanting to try it, so I figured now's as good a time as any, right? Anyway, first of all, let's get a nice good look at that. See the salmon underneath. I mean, it smells delicious. It smells like fried fish, right? All right, let's give it a try. See how it tastes. Okay, well that's just delicious. Nice salmon taste, not too fishy, but enough that you enjoy the fish. Apparently they're using some sort of special fish that is harder to catch than regular salmon. I don't know. I'm not much of a fish guy, but I do like this. Let's have another bite here. Aside from the fish, you got that nice crunchy lettuce on there, but that scrambled egg and the spinach cream sauce, yeah, that's a really, really nice flavor to this thing. Really smooth taste. Honestly, like my grandma used to say, it tastes like more. All right, let's go ahead and have one more bite, just to be safe. All right, so I don't eat a Freshness Burger very often. In fact, I generally only come here when they have some sort of specialty burger or sandwich on the menu. And this is definitely worth coming for. So I can absolutely recommend getting one of these if you have the opportunity. And I'd like to say I'll come back and get another one, but the 790 yen price tag is a little higher than I like to spend, so I may not. Anyway, I've still got more than half of this thing left. I'm going to finish it off camera and enjoy every bite. But as always, appreciate you guys stopping in. We'll see you next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. So McDonald's recently started selling a new line of New York burgers, and I decided I would try the Atsugiri and Potato, or thick beef and potato burger. I got it right here. Let's open it up and see how it looks. All right, I've opened it up and check it out. Man, that is a messy looking burger. It smells kind of like some sort of like steak or barbecue sauce on there. And it apparently also has some, I think, mashed potato. You can kind of see right there, that white stuff. But it smells good. It looks good. Let's give it a try. See how it tastes. Okay, so it turns out those are actually just cut potatoes. But yeah, this is a pretty good burger. It's a very strong flavor, very bold flavor. It's that sauce on there. It's got cheese on it as well. And why wouldn't it, right? So let's have another bite. Right, so this is actually a pretty hearty burger. I mean, between the beef, potato, and cheese, yeah, there's a lot going on here. However, it's not blowing me away. I mean, it's good. It's really good, but it isn't impressing me. I think the ingredients just don't have the synergy that I was hoping they would. Anyway, just gonna have one more bite, just to be safe. All right, so the thick beef and potato burger, it's fine. I mean, it's good. It's solid. It's hearty. Can fill you right up, that's for sure. But I'm not sure if I can necessarily recommend it. It's not that it doesn't taste good. It's just that there's other stuff out there that tastes better. And I'm not really sure about the how New Yorky this burger is. The other sandwiches being a buffalo chicken sandwich and a shrimp tartar sauce sandwich, which doesn't seem particularly New Yorkish at all. I don't see myself getting another one of these. I mean, it's good to have one, but yeah, I just don't think I'm going to get another one. Anyway, I do have most of it left, and it is good enough to finish, so I'm going to go ahead and finish it off camera. But, as always, appreciate you guys stopping in. I'll see you in the next one.
Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. So, I have been a little lax lately. The convenience stores have had a lot of new and interesting kinds of snacks, potato chips, corn snacks, and I've kind of let them pile up. So, in the interest of expediency, I've decided I'm going to do 3 for this video. So, we have Miwaku no Butter, which means fascinating or charming butter. We have Itsutsuboshi Consomme, which means 5-star consomme. And we finally have teriyaki cheese Ariel, which is just teriyaki cheese. But Ariel is kind of a light, puffy corn snack. Anyway, let's go ahead and start with these charming butter potato chips. All right. I actually did another one of the charming chips before. It was the charming mayonnaise, but this is the charming butter. Take a look. They look like regular potato chips. I don't really see much different about them. So as you can see, a little different coloration. So they do kind of smell like butter or artificial butter, kind of the like popcorn butter that you get at the movie theater. Let's give it a try. Definitely taste that butter flavor. Imagine potato chips only with kind of movie theater popcorn butter sauce on them. That's basically what those are. Let's try these consomme flavors. So in Japan, generally the second most popular potato chip flavor is consomme, which is kind of a French soup flavor. Barbecue is the second most popular in America generally, but in Japan it's consomme. So these definitely have a little bit more of a color to them. Smell pretty good, have that kind of consomme smell, as you can see. All right, let's give these a try. 5-star, right? These are kind of a thicker cut potato chip. Not kettle chip thickness, but they're a little thicker cut. Now that's a strong consomme flavor. Those aren't too bad at all. And finally, we go off of 2 different kinds of potato chips to more of a puffed corn snack. You can see Ariel is a little bit of a different snack here. And this one is the teriyaki cheese flavor. Now teriyaki is obviously a very popular flavor in Japan, and cheese is a very popular flavor just about anywhere. So putting the 2 together is really kind of a no-brainer, I would imagine. So as you can see, some Ariel. I can kind of smell both flavors. All right, so you can see right here, kind of this light, airy thing. Let's give it a try. All right, more cheese and teriyaki, but not bad at all. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Ariel always kind of reminds me of the American Bugles corn snack. It has kind of the same sort of texture and flavor. Yeah, we'll have one more here. Those are surprisingly good. All right, so let's go ahead and try one more of each just to be safe. All right, so we'll start with the charming butter potato chips. Yep, those are pretty good. I have no problem with those. Go on to the 5-star consomme potato chips. Those are nice too. A nice, stronger flavor. I like those a little better. And finally, these teriyaki cheese Ariel. All of these are pretty good. I mean, seriously, between the butter flavored chips, the consomme flavored chips, and the teriyaki cheese corn snack, these are all pretty solid snacks. I really like these. If I had to recommend any one of these over the others, I would recommend the teriyaki cheese Ariel, but they're all pretty solid. I really can't complain about any of these. As for getting them again, I might actually grab some of these Ariel. I do like Ariel. I mean, it's pure calories, but sometimes I just can't resist. Anyway, as you can see, I have most of each of these 3 bags of chips left. I'm going to finish them off camera, but probably not all tonight, so I've got plenty leftovers for another day. As always, I appreciate you guys stopping in, and we will see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. Lawson recently came out with a couple of new types of fried chicken. We've got first the cheese snow flavored karaage-kun. Don't really know what the cheese snow would be, but it sounds good. I like cheese. And the other thing we have is cheese in yangnyeom chicken. Now, yangnyeom chicken is a kind of Korean dish, and apparently November is a big month for sort of Korean appreciation, Korean food. I'm not sure why, but anyway, let's go ahead and start with these cheese snow karaage-kun, and you can see they already look a little different than your average chicken nugget. They're a little bit lighter, right? So, I mean, they smell pretty cheesy. Let's give it a try, see how it tastes. All right, I like that. I mean, it's cheesy, but kind of lighter than your average Lawson karaage-kun cheese-flavored nugget. So, let's go ahead and finish the one we got here. Yeah, that tastes good. I like that. All right, let's follow it up with this cheese in yangnyeom chicken. All right, let's see here. Okay, that's actually pretty good. It's kind of a sweet and spicy, but not strong on either. It does have cheese inside, but I'm not getting a whole lot of it. But yeah, I like it. Let's have another bite of that. You can see the sauce there. There's the sweet and spicy of it for the sauce on the inside. You got your cheese snow, which is kind of a lighter style of cheese nugget. And then you got this cheese in yangnyeom chicken, which has kind of a sweet and spicy sauce, as well as some cheese inside. It's both pretty good. But let's go ahead and have a little bit more of each, just to be safe. Okay, we'll start with one of these nuggets, of the whole thing. Okay. Yeah, I like these. These are good. And one more decent-sized bite of this cheese in yangnyeom. All right. Both of these are surprisingly good. I actually think I like the cheese snow nuggets better than the regular cheese nuggets at Lawson. And this cheese in yangnyeom, this is really one of the better El Chicky that they've had. Shame it's going to be limited time, right? I can recommend both of these if you can find them in your local Lawson, and there's a pretty good chance that I'll get both of these again at some point, although probably not at the same time like tonight. Anyway, as you can see, I got 3 left of the nuggets and probably half of this chicken left. I'm going to go and finish these off camera. But as always, thanks for stopping by, and we will see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. So not long ago, 7-Eleven started selling what they called a gaming cup noodle. What makes it a gaming cup noodle, you ask? Well, it is yakisoba with garlic and black pepper, and on top of that, it has caffeine, arginine, which is an amino acid, and niacin. I have no idea how this is going to taste. I mean, according to the picture, looks like it's got some shrimp and meat and egg and vegetable, and like a regular cup noodle, except a whole bunch of other crap thrown in. I've never tried this before, but yeah, I mean, I'm a gamer. Let's give it a try. Let's see how it tastes. Cup noodles in Japan are very different from cup noodles in America. First of all, they tend to have a lot more variety in their flavors. And second, they have a much richer flavor and more diverse ingredients. In short, if you've only ever had American cup noodles, you are missing out. So let's take a look inside and see what we have. All right, so as you can see, there's a little bit of shrimp, meat, egg, and vegetable in there, and a package of soy sauce, tare, which is a kind of sauce, to pour in. Right, we'll do that after we're done. So first, we're going to add in some boiling water and let it sit for a few minutes. That's boiling water up to the fill line. I'm going to go ahead and close it up. And in order to help it stay closed and heat up this stuff, we put it on top. All right, let's give it 3 minutes. And now it's time to pour off the water. So, a lot of cup noodles will let you tear off this thing. See that? And it lets you basically go ahead and pour the water off while keeping the noodles inside. So, let's go ahead and do that. I've gone ahead and taken off the top and poured in the soy sauce tare. let's stir it up a little bit and then try it out. I don't know about you, but that looks pretty good. And from where I'm standing, it actually smells pretty good. Let's eat. Okay, I got my gaming cup noodle right here, as well as a pair of disposable chopsticks. Let's go ahead and split. Boom. Yeah, pretty decent even split. So let's give these a try. All right, so you can see here, all right, they look pretty good. Smell pretty good. Have a nice strong smell to them. Let's get, oh, check that out. Ooh, they're still steaming. All right, let's go ahead and try a bite. Ooh. Okay, I can definitely taste the garlic and black pepper. Very, very strong flavor to this. I imagine with all of the various ingredients, this is the kind of thing that is supposed to keep you gaming until all hours of the night. So between the garlic, the black pepper, the caffeine, amino acid, and niacin, which is one of the B vitamins, yeah, I suppose this is supposed to help you out. Let's have another bite here. I don't think I've actually hit any of the shrimp or egg or beef or vegetables. It's mostly just been the noodles. Like maybe I stirred them all to the bottom. I want another bite of this though. All right, so this is pretty good. I can't taste the niacin, the arginine, or the caffeine, but I can definitely taste the garlic and the black pepper. And you know what? I like it. It's pretty good. All right, let's have one more bite. Just be safe. As cup noodles go, this is pretty good. I don't know if it's the best thing I've had, but for what it's got in it, yeah, this is a pretty decent cup noodle, especially by Japan standards. So I can recommend this for sure, especially if you're a gamer or you need to stay up all night. I suppose this would work just fine if you were doing like an all-night study or if you were working late at the office or something like that. I mean, if it works for gaming, it probably works for those too. And I might get another one of these actually. Anyway, I have most of this cup of noodles left and I am going to finish it off camera. But as always, appreciate you guys stopping in, and we will see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. So the convenience stores have been pumping out the chips and snacks lately, and I have fallen a little behind in my reviews. So, to make up for some lost time, I decided I would go ahead and do 3 snacks in one video. So we have Amakara Gochimayo, which is sweet and spicy gochujang, the Korean spicy sauce. We have Doritos Extra Flamin' Hot. Oh yeah. And finally we have Gekikara Hyofuku Kuppa no Korasen, which is explosively spicy, breathe fire, Koopa, so the turtles, Bowser, those guys from Super Mario, Carapace Senbei, with rice cracker. So everything is spicy today, all right? So let's go ahead and start with these gochujang potato chips. All right? Now, I haven't eaten a lot of gochujang in my life, but my mother likes it, so. Ooh, they actually smell kind of spicy, and you can see they've got kind of this spice color on them. Yeah, let's get a good one here. Oh, look at that. Nice and orange. Orange is the color of spice. Let's give it a try. Okay, I like that. That's actually pretty good. It's a little bit spicy with a touch of vinegary kind of flavor. Yeah, these are good. I actually like those. Those are pretty tasty. Let's move on to the Doritos Flamin' Hot Extra Spicy. All right, so take a look at here. They look kind of like regular Doritos in the bag. Pop one out here. I don't know. A little bit of a spicy color. Kind of smell like regular Doritos, though. Let's see how they taste. Okay, no, that actually does have some heat to it. I do like that. We'll have another here. Look at that. Ah, nice and red. Okay, those are good. They do have a nice amount of spice to them. More than I expected, actually. Let's go ahead and finish up with these Super Mario rice crackers. Apparently, they'll let you breathe fire. We'll see about that. All right, so here we go. Again, kind of a spicy color. Not much of a smell here, but as you can see, they look kind of like a spiky turtle shell. I guess what they're going for is Bowser here. See how they taste. They're a little spicy, but I'm not feeling like I'm going to breathe any fire here. Let's have another one here. All right, so Japan is a lot like America in that if something says, be careful, this is spicy, it's not always guaranteed to be. So in these cases here, these, not that spicy as far as I'm concerned, but these are plenty spicy. However, they're all pretty good. Right? We're going to have one more of each, just to be safe. We'll have one more of these spicy turtle shells. All right, that's okay. I have no problem with that. Have another of these extra Flamin' Hot Doritos. Okay, those I like. Those are really very good. All right, and we'll go ahead and finish off with where we started. These spicy gochujang chips. These are all pretty decent. I'm not a huge fan of the spicy turtle shell senbei. They're not bad. They're just not great. But the gochujang chips and the Flamin' Hot extra spicy Doritos, those are both really pretty solid. So I can absolutely recommend both of those. And there is a chance I'll go ahead and pick up another bag of each of those just because they are pretty solid. I have most of these 3 bags left here. I'm going to go ahead and finish them off camera, but not tonight. I mean, I'm going to eat them over the next few days. But as always, I appreciate you guys stopping in. We will see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. So today I decided I'd have me a little bit of a convenience store meal. That's right. I have 3 things we're going to be trying out. I have the latest Karaage-kun chicken nuggets from Lawson. They are okara, and okara is kind of a soy pulp. I have a Mossburger teriyaki cream cheese meat bun. Oh, that doesn't sound too bad. And finally, I have a limited time, winter only, yuzu flavored green dakara. Big fan of green dakara, so figured let's give it a try. Anyway, let's start with these okara nuggets. And yeah, looks kind of like a regular chicken nugget. Give it a smell. Smell like regular chicken nuggets. Give it a try here. All right. Okay, that's actually not bad. It says it's light chicken with okara powder. So I guess they put some okara throughout this. All right, let's try a little bite here. Okay, though it's definitely a different consistency than your average chicken nugget, probably because it has that soy pulp in it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. So honestly, it's not bad. I'll finish this one though. All right, so that was a little dry. So let's wash it down with some yuzu flavored green dakara. Now, green dakara is kind of a fortified water with all sorts of little flavors and minerals put in. I think it goes down real easy. I like green dakara. So figured I'd try one with yuzu, which, as you remember, is a Japanese citrus fruit. So let's see how it tastes. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. It's green dakara with a little yuzu flavor in it. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I'll have another drink of that. No, that's pretty tasty. And let's try the last one here. Okay. This one is a Mossburger teriyaki cream cheese meat bun. So I don't eat a lot of meat buns, but when they have one that has something interesting inside, I think I gotta try it out, right? Anyway, doesn't smell too bad. Let's give it a taste. Okay, that's good. I mean, there's some nice teriyaki pork in there and that cream cheese. It's not a strong flavor, but yeah, it's definitely noticeable. I think I need a bite of that. All right, that's a winner right there. I like that one. You've got that nice teriyaki flavor. The cream cheese gives a little bit of a smooth flavor. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. Drink. These are both pretty decent. I think I'm going to need one more bite of each, just to be safe. So these, the okara chicken nuggets. I don't know, man. They're not bad. They just don't really do it for me. They don't have particularly strong flavor at all. I think I'd rather just have a regular chicken nugget, honestly. This yuzu green dakara, into the drink. Okay, that's just good. I really like that one. And finally, this really pretty decent teriyaki cream cheese Mossburger meat bun. Got one more bite here. Yeah, that one's excellent. The okara chicken nuggets, I cannot recommend them. I mean, honestly, I will save you the time, the money. They're just not worth getting. They don't stand out. And I am not going to be getting another box of them. Just not worth it to me. This yuzu green dakara, Oh yeah, I can recommend this, and I'll definitely be getting another bottle of this. So this is really, really nice. And finally, this teriyaki cream cheese pork bun. Oh, I can absolutely recommend this as well. It's just delicious, and there's a really good chance I'll pick up another one of these myself. I've got a couple of nuggets left, about half of the pork bun, maybe a little less, and most of this bottle of green dakara. I'm gonna go ahead and finish these off camera, but as always, appreciate you guys stopping in. We'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. So I just got home from work, feeling kind of hungry, and so I thought I'd have dinner from the convenience stores. That's right, we're doing another convenience store meal. So we have some of Lawson's Ogon Karage-kun, or golden chicken nuggets. We have the latest from Koikeya, which is Ai no Potechi, or basically potato chips of love, from the singer Misia, who is apparently a huge philanthropist here with a lot of foundations. And finally, from Family Mart, I got the latest Sapporo Beer Surprise. I have no idea what this one tastes like, but it says premium at least twice on the can on each side. So, should be good, I hope. Anyway, let's start with these golden nuggets, these Ogon chicken. So we're kind of getting around to Christmas time, and a lot of the convenience stores start doing like fried chicken legs, because fried chicken is a modern Japanese tradition. So first of all, I mean, they smell pretty good. They definitely smell a little different from a regular chicken nugget. And I don't know, it might just be my imagination, but they look a little plumper. Let's give it a try, see how it tastes. Mmm. 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 Okay, that's good. I mean, that's really good. It's got some sort of seasoning in it, and it's definitely a little bit plumper and juicier than a regular Lawson chicken nugget. I'm going to finish this one off. Mmm. 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 All right, those are good. Those are really good. I'm already sad those are going to be limited time. All right, let's try some of these Soul Jazz Burger potato chips. All right, so I have no idea what to expect from these. They have a picture of some sort of hamburger on the bag, but and I can tell you what they taste like. Smell pretty good. As you can see, they look kind of like regular chips. Get one out here. Got a big one. There we go. All right. So they look kind of like regular chips, maybe a little seasoning on them. Let's give one a try. I can taste kind of the artificial meat flavor that they often use in potato chips. Well, those aren't bad. I'm not sure if I love them. Anyway, it's time to wash them down with some of this Beer Surprise, premium Beer Surprise. Let's give it a taste. I think I like that. It's pretty smooth. It's not too bitter. Yeah. Not sure what to make of this, though. I remember trying a Beer Surprise in previous years, and for me, the surprise was that it wasn't particularly good. But this one is apparently a different recipe, and yeah, I like this pretty well. It's also 6% alcohol, but it doesn't taste like it, which is always a plus. I think I'm going to need a little bit more of each, just to be safe, right? So let's try one more of these Ogon chicken nuggets. All right, got a whole one here. Yeah, these are good. These are very good. All right, I like these a lot. It's no surprise that they've been selling out pretty quickly. All right, we'll go in with these Soul Jazz Burger chips. Yeah, got a nice big one there. Those are fine. I got no problem with those. All right, and then finally, this premium Beer Surprise. All right. Yeah, that's nice beer. That's pretty smooth. So, recommendation-wise, these Ogon chicken nuggets, oh, absolutely, I can recommend these 100%, and I will be getting more of these before they go away. These are delicious, and I kind of wish I'd gotten 2 boxes tonight. These Soul Jazz Burger chips, I'm really not sure that I can recommend them, except to just try, and I'm not going to get another bag myself. It's not that they're bad, it's just there's always something else to try out there. As for this Beer Surprise, I can 100% recommend it, and there's a pretty good chance I'll get another can myself. Now keep in mind that it is a Family Mart exclusive, so if you want it, you gotta get a Family Mart. Anyway, I've got 3 nuggets left, almost the entire bag of chips, and most of this can of beer. But for me, this is dinner tonight, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish it off camera. But as always, appreciate you guys stopping in. I will see you in the next one.
Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. So this year, like last and the one before, Freshest Burger has been offering their Kobe beef burger. And they're different every year, so there's always a little something different about them. Anyway, let's go and take a look at this one. It's fresh made. Check that out. You got some cheese and some lettuce and apparently kind of a special soy sauce that I'm not familiar with, but I mean, it smells pretty good. Kobe beef. If you're not familiar with Kobe beef, it is one of the 3 most expensive kinds of Japanese beef. It's a little pricey at 1,030 yen, but it's cheaper than previous years. So anyway, let's give it a try, see how it tastes. Okay, 2 things. 1, it's a little messy, but 2, it's really good. I mean, high quality beef on a bun. Come on. I need another bite of this. All right, see, we got plenty of sauce right there. Let's have a big bite with the sauce. Okay, this is a really good burger. I mean, we've got that nice crispy lettuce. There's some onion on there as well. We've got that soft, tender Kobe beef and some what looks to be cheddar cheese. This is a really, really nice burger. They only offer this once a year, right around this time for a limited time. So anyway, let's go ahead and have one more bite. Just be sure. I like this burger. I've never been disappointed by the Kobe beef burger at Freshness, and if they offer it next year, which I'm pretty sure they will, I'll be back to get that one as well. So yeah, I can recommend this one, though for the price they're asking, maybe 1 is plenty. I probably won't get this one again, not because I don't like it, but just because I can't really afford it. Anyway, as you can see, I have about half of this thing left. I'm going to finish it off camera, but as always, appreciate you guys stopping in. We'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. So recently Moss Burger started selling their Kuroge Wagyu burger, which is basically black-haired beef. It's a special kind of Japanese beef, second only to the 3 most famous kinds of beef in Japan. It's a kind of a high-quality premium burger. I had this last year, and it was actually pretty good. This year they have a special, they call it shariapin sauce, which is apparently mushrooms, and it's got some truffle flavor in it as well. Very Japanese-style sauce, they tell me. So I just got it, and it's fresh and hot. Check that sucker out. Ah, man. It smells really good. It smells really kind of rich, and it looks like it's going to be a little messy. It even comes with some card that basically tells you, yes, you have purchased a quality burger. All right, so let's give it a try. See how it tastes. It's pretty messy. So there's some lettuce on there too. Right, that is delicious. I'm not sure about truffles. I don't really have a lot of experience with truffles, but it has a very flavorful sauce on it, and I think there's a little bacon at the top too. You can see here. All right, I'm going to need a bite of that one. Okay, this is excellent. Really enjoying this burger. It's apparently got a little bit of onion on it as well. It's kind of hard to see from the picture and all that, but yeah, I'm liking this. This is one of 2 Kuroge Wagyu burgers that Moss Burger is going to be selling. This month, we've got this truffle style one. Next month, we're going to have a teriyaki style one. Looking forward to that one as well. Let's have one more bite, just to be sure. Right, so I can absolutely recommend this burger if you're willing to spend $860 and it costs to get one, and that is by itself. If you want the combo, it's going to cost more. I probably won't get another one of these, but I am looking forward to the one they're coming out with next month. As you can see, I've got a little over half of this sucker left. This is a pretty big burger, so I'm going to go ahead and finish it off camera. But, as always, appreciate you guys stopping in. See you in the next one. Well, it's that time of year again. Christmas is coming, and it's time for me to put down some money on my Kentucky Fried Chicken meal for Christmas Day, which is a modern tradition here in Japan. So, I'm going to go ahead and pick a time and put my money down. Anyway, let's go ahead inside, see what we have available. Looks like we have a lot of options. I'm going to take my time and figure out what I want. I think I'm going to go ahead and with the original, which comes with your standard fried chicken, some sort of shrimp gratin, and a chocolate cake. All right, I went ahead and paid my money. It was almost 5,000 yen, which at the current exchange rate is probably 45 bucks, but what I get is a whole mess of fried chicken, that shrimp gratin, and a chocolate cake. Can't really complain about that. And again, it's a modern tradition, so, you know, if I'm here, might as well follow along, right? Anyway, we'll go ahead and check back here in about a month. It's Christmas Day, and I am here to pick up my party barrel. This is our KFC. As you can see, there's a line. Looks like they're doing $5.15 right now. Mine is for $5.30, so I have a little bit longer. These are the things that they have left that were not pre-ordered. Those party barrels go pretty fast, especially in the last several years. All right, so I am out. Got my food. Just headed back to the station to go home and eat. So out of this great big bucket, I got a whole pile of chicken. Oh, that's that classic KFC we know. It also comes with a shrimp gratin and a chocolate cake, because Christmas cake is big in Japan. Anyway, let's go ahead and dig in. If there's one thing consistent between America and Japan, it's a KFC tastes good.
Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. So, this evening, I was feeling a little bit peckish and decided I wanted a few things from my local convenience stores. That's right, we're doing another convenience store trio. So, I start out with a new Bistroman. If you guys remember the curry Bistroman, this one is a chicken and cream Bistroman with truffles in it, apparently. This one is some savory, spicy, red pizza-flavored potato sticks. And finally, we have a melon mix yogurt soda. I did a strawberry yogurt soda a while back. This one is the sequel, I guess. So, this is a fresh, steamed Bistroman. All right, so take a look at this sucker. Oh, man. Yeah, see? That looks pretty good, actually. And, ooh, it smells nice and chickeny. All right, so we're going to start with the main course here. Let's have a bite. See how it tastes. That's really good. The inside is almost like a creamy chicken soup, and the bun is really soft and chewy. Oh yeah, I gotta have another bite of that. Now I think that might be cheese. Okay, that's really good. That's really good. But I think I'm gonna need something to wash it down. So let's try this melon yogurt soda. Smells pretty sweet, a little yogurty. Let's have a taste. Ooh, that's nice. It's sweet. It's definitely melony, kind of a milky flavor. You wouldn't think that milk and soda would go together, but honestly, Japan has made it work. So, yeah, that's really good. Surprisingly good. And let's go ahead and have a few of these spicy red pizza potato sticks. All right, so you can see, there we go. These are not your standard potato sticks. These are a bit shorter and thicker. Yeah, so red, the color of spice. Let's have a couple. Those aren't too bad. All right, so I'm getting a hint of the pizza flavor they're alluding to, but I'm not getting a lot of the spice. I'll have a couple more. Well, they're crispy enough. Those are nice. And they do taste good. The spice is just a little bit there, and it's kind of a slow burn. It takes a few before it gets going, but it's not particularly spicy. If you're looking for something really spicy, you probably aren't it. So I think I'm going to need a little bit more of everything just to make sure. All right, let's see here. This chicken cream Bistroman. That's actually better than the curry one I have. That's really very good. All right, let's have a couple more of these savory, spicy, red pizza potato sticks. Those are good. Those are good. I mean, they're not the best thing you can get on the shelf, but yeah, if you're looking for something different, those are all right. And finally, this melon yogurt soda. Recommendation time. This creamy chicken bistro, oh yeah, I can 100% recommend this. It's better than the last one, and it's really very good. It's a Family Mart exclusive, but it only came out, I don't know, week and a half ago. Problem is, they might be selling better than I expected, because when I went to my local Family Mart, they were out in the store. They had nothing left, so I had to walk a few minutes farther away to a different Family Mart to grab one. If I can find one again, I'm definitely going to have one. As for these spicy pizza sticks, yeah, they're not bad. They're nice if you want something a little different. And so I suppose I could recommend trying them once, but I'm not going to get them again just because they're not that spicy. As for this melon mix yogurt soda, yeah, I could definitely recommend trying at least one bottle of this if you have the opportunity. They're really very good. And there's a pretty good chance I'll get another bottle of it. It's nice and sweet, cold and refreshing, and the weather hasn't been so bad lately that I don't still enjoy a cold drink. Anyway, as you can see, I've got about half of this thing left, most of this bag left, and most of this bottle left. So I'm going to go ahead and finish these off camera and enjoy every bite of this bistroman. But, as always, appreciate you guys stopping in. We'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. So, Lawson has been offering a couple of new items that I've been meaning to get a hold of. So tonight I just went out and grabbed them both. We first have some barbecue sauce chicken nuggets, and these actually have barbecue sauce inside of them. And the other one is a Spy Family chicken cream bondoman. Yes, that's right. This is a collaboration with the Spy Family franchise, manga, anime, and the movie. And it looks like the dog. Now, I haven't watched or read Spy Family, but I did a little research. Yeah, it's supposed to look exactly like their dog. Anyway, let's start with these nuggets. All right. I do like barbecue sauce, and I like the sauce in karagekun. So, as you can see, they're very brown. They're very brown. They smell pretty good. I can smell a little barbecue sauce in that. All right. You can see. All right. Let's give one a try here. You can see the sauce at the top there. Those aren't bad, but the barbecue sauce is a little heavy. A little heavier than I would like anyway. Let's go ahead and finish up what we got here. It's definitely kind of a heavier barbecue sauce than I usually prefer. All right, but let's go ahead and have a palate cleanser. I've actually got a bottle of the Fanta strawberry dairy soda that I reviewed a while back. I still had one stashed away, so let's go ahead and cleanse the palate. That is really good. All right, the star of the show, at least visually, is going to be this chicken cream meat bun that looks like, oh my God, he even has a bow tie. This is the most adorable thing, and I would say I hate to eat it, but honestly, it's been kind of hard to get one. I've been wanting to grab one of these for a few days, and apparently they sell out really fast. So I'm pretty fortunate to grab one. Anyway, I suppose if I'm going to eat them, I might as well start with the face, right? So let's give it a try. Well, I'm definitely tasting the chicken, but I think I need to get a little bit deeper into this thing. There's a problem with meat buns. You have to get a little bit farther into the center before you can really get an accurate read. So as meat buns go, that is pretty average, actually. It's not bad at all. It's kind of bland. I've had much better. Let's go ahead and try a little bit more of each just to make sure. All right. So we'll start with nugget here. We're going to have a whole one. All right. I mean, yeah, those nuggets are not bad. I think it's supposed to be kind of like shish kebab or yakiniku style barbecue sauce, but I don't love that particular sauce. It's just a little heavier than I would prefer. And of course, one more bite of this unfortunate dog face meat bun. Yeah, in this case, I really think it is a lot more of form over function or style over substance. It's not a bad meat bun. It's just absolutely unremarkable, except for how it looks. It looks adorable. It tastes fine. Anyway, because of that, I personally cannot recommend either of these. And I know I'm not going to be getting either of these again myself. There are always better things to get, and these just don't do it for me. However, I still have a few nuggets left and a little bit left of a little bond here. So I'm going to go ahead and finish these off camera. But as always, appreciate you guys stopping in, and we'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff's auxiliary video offshoot, Brad Drinks Stuff. Haven't done this for a while, right? So, today we are looking at something that you can find in a handful of stores across Japan, but it's not quite so mainstream as you might think. It's booze for kids! Not really, but technically the name is Kodomo no Nomimono, which is drinks for children. We have a beer for kids, which is really more of Fuji apple soda. And we have a wine for kids, which is really more of a sparkling red grape soda. Anyway, I figured we'd go ahead and give these a try and see how they taste. First, let's start with the beer. All right, get myself a nice mug to put this in. So, let's open her up. All right, so since it's supposed to be like beer, it's supposed to look kind of like beer too. Let's go ahead and pour it in. Oh, look at that. Actually does kind of look like beer. Get yourself a nice little head on that too. All right. So now it looks like beer. It does smell like apple. So let's give it a try, see how it tastes. Okay, that's actually not bad. It's surprisingly not bad. I mean, it definitely does have kind of an apple flavor to it. Very crisp and very refreshing. It's very, very light flavor to it. Get a little sip of that. Yeah, that's actually really good. I like that. All right. Now, let's go for the wine. And now, I don't have a wine glass, so I got a tumbler. I just need something that's glass so you guys can see it. So let's go ahead and open it up. All right. Pour a little bit in here. Oh, look at that. All right. So, winey look. Smells kind of like grape soda. Well, let's give it a try. You know what? That's not bad. It tastes kind of like grape soda, but not that artificial grape that you get in like popsicles and candy, but really kind of more of an authentic grape here. Let's see. Yeah, that's actually pretty nice. Now, it should be noted that the Fuji apple flavor actually has no fruit juice whatsoever, while the red wine style actually has 15% fruit juice. I think the deal for these is maybe not so much to indoctrinate children into drinking. The kids in Japan are actually pretty good about waiting until their legal drinking age, which is 20, before they start. But I think it's just kind of for the appearance, you know. Mom and dad or aunt and uncle, everybody are sitting around having a beer, and you give the kids something that looks kind of like a beer. Anyway, I'm going to have one more sip of each of these just to make sure. All right, let's start with the beer. All right, well, artificial flavor or not, it's actually pretty good. And let's go one more with the wine. So that is pretty nice too. And that one definitely you can taste the fruit flavor in that. So I can actually recommend both of these. However, I've seen this kids beer in places like Yamaya or Belk, which is a grocery store chain. And it's generally pretty cheap. I mean, 100 yen, give or take a few yen. So it's pretty nice. As for this wine stuff, this is apparently a seasonal thing for the holidays, and I actually haven't seen it this year. So I'm not really sure where you'd get it. But if you can find either of these, then yeah, give them a try. I would get this again if I could find it, but this stuff, yeah, I've seen this in multiple places. I'm definitely going to get these again. Anyway, as you can see, I have plenty of it left in the glass and a little bit left in the bottle here. So I'm going to go ahead and finish all of this off camera and hope that I don't get too hammered. But as always, appreciate you guys stopping in, and we will see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. So, I'm in Kamata today at the Mossburger to try the second of the special Kuruge Wagyu Mossburgers, which are basically a special Japanese beef Mossburger. A little pricey, but they use a much higher quality beef as the burger. I reviewed the first one of these already, the Shariapun Truffle Burger, but this one is more of a special teriyaki sauce burger, so I'm looking forward to it. Alright, so I've gotten my burger, and just like the last one, it comes with a little card that basically tells you, yes, you've purchased a high quality burger. So, anyway, I mean, it smells really good. It's got kind of a teriyaki kind of smell to it, but let's give it a try, see how it tastes. This is excellent. It's got tomato and lettuce and this special teriyaki sauce. This is a really good burger. I'm needed the bite of this for sure. I really like this. Now, can I tell that this is a high-quality Japanese beef patty? Not really. Can I tell that this is a very well-made burger with lots of flavor? Absolutely. This is really, really good. All right, you can eat one more bite here. Just make sure. All right, so this burger is probably one of the best I've had at Mossburger, and I've been coming here for years. So yeah, I can wholeheartedly recommend this if you can find one. And as for getting one again, I mean, sure, I'd love to, but it's kind of pricey. It's 790 yen for just the burger. If you want to get the combo, you can spend a lot more. So I may have to content myself with just the one for the video. But I have so much of this left. I mean, I have over half of this thing left. So I'm going to go and finish it off camera. But as always, appreciate you guys stopping in. We'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. So, the convenience stores have been offering a lot of interesting things lately, and I just haven't had time to get them all done individually. So, I figured, why not kill not 2 birds, not 3 birds, but 4 birds with 1 stone? That's right. So, first, we have some Lawson Shichimi Karage-kun, which is kind of that 7 spice. It's a popular flavor here. The newest one is what they call the Yonshu Mix, which is 4 of their Karage-kun chicken nugget flavors wrapped in 1. They've done 3 before, but this time it is regular, red, cheese, and lemon. Doesn't sound too bad. We've also got Family Mart with their yurinchi yakitori. That's right, yurinchi, which is kind of a Chinese style, sort of a vinegary breaded fried chicken, which is generally pretty good, I think. And finally, Fanta has a new flavor called Golden Grape, which has no fruit juice, but Fanta usually does a pretty good job. All right, so let's start with these Shichimi chicken nuggets. All right, so as you can see, they look like regular chicken nuggets. There we go. All right. Smell like regular chicken nuggets. Let's give one a try, see how it tastes. I like that. It's pretty good. It is a little spicy, not too bad. It definitely has a little bit of a Japanese-style spice to it. Yeah. Okay, those are good. Those are good. I like those. All right, now, let's go ahead and try this Yonshu Mix, this 4-variety mix. Now, already you can see, just from comparing the boxes, this is a huge box. Lawson has apparently opened stores in 47 different prefectures. So a lot of the food they're offering is 47% more. I would say these are the same. But they look kind of like regular chicken nuggets, although really big. Yeah, see? Big chicken nugget. I can definitely smell the cheese and a little bit of the lemon. All right, let's give this one a try. Those are juicy and delicious. I can taste the lemon and the cheese for sure. The spice in there is not very strong, but then again, it's not really strong in their red chicken nuggets. But yeah, man, these are really good. Very juicy. All right, so let's go ahead and cleanse the palate here with some of this golden grape Fanta. Fanta always has interesting flavors here in Japan. All right. Smells pretty sweet. Let's try it. That is pretty good. Has very sweet flavor to it. Not sure if I know that that's grape or not, though. some of the drink. Well, I mean, I'm not sure if that's grape or not, but it's surprisingly good. It's very refreshing. Again, no fruit juice, but I mean, that's not really surprising. All right, so let's finish up with this Family Mart's Yurinchi Yakitori. All right, so basically chicken on a stick done in more of a Chinese style. Oh, there we go. Check that out. All right. And I can definitely smell the kind of vinegary flavor. Not a bad vinegar, though. It's hard to describe the flavor, but I've had Yurinchi before. It's pretty good. Let's see how it tastes on a stick. That's really good. I really do like this. It has kind of a, almost like a green onion relish or something to it as part of the coating. This is pretty solid. So, yeah, I like this. The drink. This is actually all pretty good, but I think I'm going to need a little bit more of each just to make sure. All right, so we'll start with the shichimi karagaken. Just need a whole one here. Those are good. They're nice and spicy. Yeah, if you like spicy food, they're pretty decent. All right, have one of these 4-in-1 chicken nuggets. These big 4-in-1 chicken nuggets. All right. Those are great. I really like those. All right. A little bit of Fanta golden grape to wash it down. That's nice. And finally, one more piece of this Yurinchi on a stick. That's good too. Seriously, this is a lot of fried chicken here. And then, of course, a soda. So, out of all of these, I can actually recommend every single one of these. The shichimi nuggets are really pretty nice, especially if you want a little bit of a kick to your nugget. These 4-in-1 nuggets are, honestly, God, some of the best I've had from Lawson. And that's saying something because I've had a lot of their nuggets and they often taste really good. This Yurinchi on a stick is honestly pretty good. And I don't eat a lot of Yurinchi, but I have had it before. And this is some of the best I think I've had of the small amount. And finally, this golden grape Fanta, which is nothing that really blows me away, but it is a nice, sweet, refreshing soda that doesn't taste like other sodas on the market. So if nothing else, it's just different. So anyway, as you can see, I have a whole bunch of things left. I've got one piece of the Yurinchi, I got a ton of these nuggets, and I've got a little over half of this bottle of soda. So I'm going to go and finish these off camera and enjoy every single bite of everything I've got here. But as always, appreciate you guys stopping in, and we will see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. So, today I went to Loteria to grab their latest creation. I say latest, it's almost on its way out, so I figured I had to get it here pretty quickly. The Makara Zeppin Mito Sosobaga, or the savory, spicy, special meat sauce burger. Yeah, this one's actually got 4 varieties. This one is the spicy one with jalapenos and stuff on it. You know me, I like spicy food, right? So I just got it, and that is it right there. Check that out. I mean, all that red, you know it's going to be spicy, right? Red is the color of spicy. I'm already getting on my fingers. All right, so it smells really good. It smells really spicy, but let's give it a try. See how it tastes. As messy as this is really, really good. I mean, it's nice and spicy. I can taste jalapenos for sure, and the meat sauce. It has some lettuce on it as well. This is a pretty good burger. I've only had one bite. I'm going to need another one now. Nice little piece of tomato on there too. There we go. This is a surprisingly decent burger. It's a little less spicy than I expected it to be, what with all of the hype, but I'm not complaining at all. It is plenty spicy for me, and lots of vegetables on it, and of course, meat sauce, jalapeno patties. Loteria is pretty much my favorite hamburger chain of the 10 maker chains here in Japan, mainly because their burgers are generally pretty high quality and nice and greasy, and as an American, that's the kind of burger I like.
We're gonna need one more bite though, just to make sure. As limited time tortilla burgers go, this is among the best I've had, and I've had a fair amount. I mean, in addition to it being spicy, it's just got that nice meat sauce on top of your meat patties and plenty of vegetables, so it has a nice fresh taste as well. So yeah, I can absolutely recommend this if you have the opportunity to get one. As I say, they're on their way out, so it means that if I want another one, I'd have to get down here probably in the next few days, if not in the next day or two. Anyway, I got probably half of this thing left. I'm going to finish it off camera, but as always, appreciate you guys stopping in. We'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. So, I came down to Kamata today to Freshness Burger to try the cheese takalbi burger. And I think today might be the last day I have the opportunity to get it, which is why I was in a hurry. So, this is based on a Korean dish, takalbi, and the cheese sauce actually has 4 cheeses in it. The whole thing sounds pretty good, looks pretty good, and since the Freshness Burger in my neighborhood underwent some renovation and reopened without selling this, I had to come all the way down to Kamata, so here I am. Alright, so the burger just arrived, and honest to God, take a look at that. Oh man, it's actually got sweet potato fries on top as well, so that's kind of cool. It smells nice and cheesy, but as with most fast food restaurants in Japan, they make everything to order, which means this is going to be a little too hot to eat right now. So I'm going to wait a minute and then I am going to dig in. All right, let's give this a try, see how it tastes. This is going to be pretty messy. Okay, so the lettuce and onions on this thing are nice and fresh, good crisp, good oniony taste. The sauce is actually pretty nice too. It's kind of a lot of flavors and I'm not really getting into the cheese, so yeah, give me another bite here. I mean, I like this. It's definitely a little spicy, and all these vegetables are good, fresh tasting. Not really getting a whole lot of the sweet potato fries, but again, just when you get farther in. At that time, I think I am actually getting a little bit of the fries, which just makes this even heartier. Alright. So as you can see, it's all sorts of vegetables and sauce on this thing. There's so much cheese, it's actually coming off in the sleeve here. Some nice little dollop of cheese. I am not well versed in Korean food. I know of takalbi only by name and reputation, but I've never really had it myself, and so I don't know exactly how faithful this is to the real thing, but I mean, as it stands, as is, this is usually pretty decent. A lot of flavors on it, and a lot of different ingredients. So I think I'm going to need one more bite, just to make sure. I finally got a solid bite of the piece of chicken that's on this sandwich, and yeah, it's really, really good as well. After several bites of this sandwich, I can wholeheartedly recommend it, although by the time you see this video, it won't be too late to get one. And I would say I might come back and get another one, but for the fact that this is probably the last day, until the next time we bring it out, which pretty good chance they'll be about this time next year. So, I've got a little over half of this thing left, and we're going to finish it off camera, so I don't bother anybody else around here. But, as always, appreciate you guys stopping in. See you next week.
Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff! This week, the convenience stores have had a whole bunch of stuff that I just haven't had time to do individually, so I figured I would do everything at once. And so, I have a whole bunch of stuff to eat and drink today. So, first, we have the newest Lawson flavor of Karaage-kun chicken nuggets, Tenkaipin flavor. Tenkaipin is a ramen chain in Japan. I've eaten there before. It's pretty damn good. We've also got some famichiki with tartar sauce inside, which sounds pretty damn good. I've also got some Cheetos guilty cheese and beef flavor. Tried the guilty butter ones before, but guilty cheese and beef sound pretty damn good. And finally, the last was something I thought was gone, Enjuku no Fukami, which is basically mature depth beer. So, all of this stuff looks pretty good, And so I figure let's give it all a try. So first, I think I want to start with these Tenkai-pin Karagakun nuggets. We can see right there. It looks like a regular chicken nugget. Smells a little different though. Let's give it a try. See how it tastes. Definitely has a different flavor to it. I'm not sure if it tastes like ramen necessarily or ramen broth, but yeah, it's not a typical chicken nugget. Let's go ahead and finish the last of this one here. That's actually pretty good. It's a little rich. That's the one thing I can get out of this, is that it's a little richer than your average chicken nugget. All right, let's go ahead and wash a little of that down with this Enjuku no Fukami beer. Okay, that's really nice. I cannot really describe the flavor very well. It's pretty smooth. I like it, but it's very hard to describe why I like it. Yeah, I mean, it's not too heavy. That's one big thing about it, is that it's not heavy. It's pretty crisp. Anyway, let's go on to this tartar sauce in Famichiki boneless fried chicken. All right. Smells pretty good. It smells a lot like good fried chicken. Let's have a taste. I can definitely taste the tartar sauce in there. This is pretty nice. Have another bite of this. Okay, that's actually not too bad. I like that. And finally, let's go ahead and try these Guilty Cheese and Beef Cheetos. Now, they look like regular Cheetos and smell like regular Cheetos. Very cheesy smelling. But, of course, they're supposed to have a cheese and beef flavor. Let's give it a try. Oh, yeah, that's not too bad. A couple more here. There we go. Okay, those are really pretty decent. They are definitely very rich Cheetos. And the beef flavor I'm not really tasting. There is kind of an artificial beef flavor that Japan uses on a lot of its potato chips and things like this. And I think I'm getting a hint of that, but it's not as strong as it is on some other snacks. There we go. Everything here is pretty good, but I think I'm going to need one more bite or swig of each just to make sure. We'll start with these Tenkai-pin ramen nuggets. Get a whole one this time. I mean, yeah, those are good. It's very hard to describe why, because of the unusual flavor, but yeah, those are pretty good. Right. We'll have a couple more of these Guilty Cheese and Beef Cheetos. And those are pretty good. There's nothing wrong with those. All right. We'll wash that down with this Enjuku no Fukami beer. Yeah, I mean, that's nice. And then finally, one more bite of this tartar sauce in boneless fried chicken from Family Mart. I mean, yeah, this is pretty good. All right, so final verdict. Nothing I've had here is bad by any means. The Tenkai-pin nuggets, these are good, and I can recommend trying these out at least once just for the unusual flavor. All right. This tartar sauce chicken, it's good, but it doesn't really stand out very well. There's not a lot of tartar sauce in it, so really it's a nice change from the regular Famichiki, but I'm not sure if I can necessarily recommend it unless you're just looking for something new at Family Mart. These Guilty Cheese and Beef Cheetos, yeah, these are actually, again, pretty good. They're different from your average Cheeto, so if you're looking for something new, yeah, I suppose I could recommend these too. As for this Enjuku no Fukami beer, I like this. Again, if you're looking for something different. So I think I can say that about every one of these products. If you're looking for something to blow you away, then you maybe look elsewhere. But if you're just looking for something different, then yeah, I suppose I can recommend each and every one of these. Anyway, I've got almost half of this piece of chicken left, most of these nuggets, nearly the entire bag, and really most of this can. So I'm going to go ahead and finish most of the stuff off camera, although I think I might put these away for later. As always, I appreciate you guys stopping in. I will see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff! So today I went to two different convenience stores, Family Mart and Lawson, and picked up a whole bunch of fried food to try at the same time. Yeah, that's right, we're going to review a whole bunch of fried food, and that's kind of going to be my dinner tonight. So first, we are going to try these Ryu chicken nuggets from Lawson. These are the latest Karagakun, all right, as you can see here. And it says here, they look spicy, but they're not. We'll see. But they're also in collaboration with Kinni-kun Nakayama, who is a bodybuilder turned comedian. His whole thing is he's really into bodybuilding. That's kind of his comedic shtick. So we say... So that's kind of his thing, you know? He's just super, super into bodybuilding. All right? We're also going to try out fried shrimp and tartar sauce. That's right. It's deep fried shrimp and tartar sauce in this thing. And we've also got some sanzokuyaki chicken on a stick. I think this looks really good. It smells really good already. And finally, we've got some triple black pepper famichiki. That's right. Boneless chicken with triple black pepper on it. So all this sounds great. Let's start out with these chicken nuggets, all right? Okay, see, these already smell good. They smell better than your average chicken nugget here, even though they look pretty normal. Let's try it. These are very flavorful. Have kind of a garlic taste, and even though it says they're not spicy, they're definitely heavily seasoned. Yeah, I'm going to finish this one. All right, those are really good. That's surprisingly good. Now let's try this deep fried shrimp and tartar sauce. I'm a huge fan of shrimp, so I'm always interested when they have something like this. All right. That's really nice. Plenty of shrimp in there. Probably more tartar sauce than shrimp, but no shortage of shrimp in this. I really like this one. Yeah. All right, now let's try this extra wide, big ass sanzokuyaki. All right, see how this tastes. So first, ooh, I can smell the garlic on this one. Let's try it. That is well seasoned. Aside from the garlic, there's plenty of pepper on that too. That is an extremely flavorful piece of yakitori. I'm not sure I've had one better, actually. That's surprisingly good. All right, and finally, I'm going to try this triple pepper famichiki. All right. I mean, I can smell the pepper. Let's give it a try here. Okay, that's good. That's enough pepper on there to actually make it a little bit spicy. So yeah, I'm going to give it a bite. That's really good. In fact, all this stuff's pretty good. But let's have a little bit more of each just to be safe. All right. So we'll start with this spicy but not spicy Karaage-kun chicken nuggets. We got a whole one here. Yeah, man, that's solid. All right, let's try this shrimp and tartar sauce. That's excellent. That's really, really nice. All right, try some more of this sanzokuyaki. That's excellent too. Extremely flavorful. I'm a huge fan already. And finally, this triple pepper famichiki. All right, so all this stuff is, honest to God, delicious. I'm really very surprised at how good all of this is. So very flavorful and definitely worth getting again. I can recommend every single thing in this video, and there's a really good chance that I will get everything again the next time I have access to a Family Mart or a Lawson. So anyway, I've got most of the nuggets and a good half or more of pretty much everything else left. So I'm going to go ahead and finish these off camera and enjoy every single bite. But as always, appreciate you guys stopping in, and we'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. So, after work tonight, I swung by Omori and came to Freshness Burger because the other day, they started offering a Singapore-style chili crab burger, which is basically a fried soft-shelled crab with chili sauce on a bun. Sounds too good to be true, and it was a lot less expensive than I thought. So, I figured, yeah, tonight's the night, I'm gonna give it a try. Anyway, I already placed the order, just waiting for it to come. Well, that was quick. I mean, within seconds of me hitting stop, they brought the thing by. So let's go ahead and take a look at it here. Check that out. That's right. The whole thing is soft shell crab. Apparently you just bite right into it as is, including the pincers. And it's got chili sauce and lettuce. And I honestly cannot wait any longer.
So, oh, that smells good. It smells very crabby and chili-like. All right, so let's give it a try. See how it tastes. This is going to be messy, I think. There you go. This is pretty good so far. I haven't tasted a lot of the crab. I think maybe I just need to go farther in. Okay. Let's have another bite. Now I'm starting to taste the crab, and I am a huge fan of crab meat. Let's get another bite here. So the vegetables on here definitely add a little bit of crunch and definitely a very fresh taste. This chili sauce is not at all spicy, but it's definitely flavorful. I'm a huge fan. I have to have another bite of this, man. This stuff is good. Well, I can definitely say I have never just crab straight up as is before, but I think I might be able to get used to this. I don't know how authentic this is from Singapore, but I mean, if they're half as good as these are, they're still pretty good. All right, so I think we're going to need one more bite just to be sure. All right. For me, this was basically a no-brainer. I like crab, I like chili sauce, I like freshness burger, so if they're offering a sandwich that has all of that stuff together, yeah, definitely going to try one out. I can 100% recommend this as long as you're not squeamish about just eating this whole crab in one go. And there's a pretty good chance I'll get one of these again. Now, the price tag is a little higher than I would like, 780 yen for just the sandwich, but honestly, I kind of expected it to be higher, so I think for 780, I can probably get this one more time and not feel guilty at all. So, as you can see, I don't have very much of this left. It's not a particularly large sandwich, but I did kind of eat most of it on camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the last couple of bites here off camera, but as always, appreciate you guys stopping in. We'll see you in the next one. It's that time of year again. I'm gonna get myself my traditional Kentucky Fried Chicken Party Barrel from the KFC here in Kamata. It is right in front of me. All right. Let's see what they have this year and which dates are still open. So for the 25th, looks like I can get things. The only times I can't get it are 5 and 6, but I can get it anywhere up until 4. Anytime after 7, it's fine with me. And let's see what we have here. It looks like I have waited too long to get the regular barrels. I might have to try a different store. So apparently, this is the last year that KFC is adding their printed plate into their party barrel, and therefore the pre-orders have gone very quickly. That's the reason that not only my usual KFC is sold out, but all of the KFCs that I called in the area have been sold out. So the best we can hope for is one of their Christmas packs. However, it's been almost a week. Let's see what they got left. Well, the good news is it looks like all of their potential Christmas packs are still available for purchase. So we just got to figure out which one they've got. We have the pear, the S, the combo, the B, and the A. I got to pick one. In the end, I ordered what they call the pear Christmas pack, which includes a couple of pieces of regular chicken, a barbecued leg, a couple of chicken tenders, and a few chicken nuggets. It's the best I could get. It had a little bit of everything. So because I wasn't able to get my party barrel at KFC, I decided to go with the alternate of Sekai no Yamachan, which is a chain of stores based out of Nagoya, Japan, which I love, that sells spicy Japanese chicken wings as their thing. So they also have lots of alcohol. This is technically considered a chain izakaya. So let's go in and get our tebareru. And here are the fruits of my labor. This is 25 spicy Yamachan tebasaki in a barrel with a bag. I get like an eco bag on top, so that's kind of cool.
All right, so I am going straight home with these, and I am going to pig out. And here's what I got. So first, I have this nice eco bag, which since you have to pay for bags in Japan now, it's always handy. I got some really nice wet wipes, which I'm actually going to use with this, but I can use them elsewhere. And finally, the actual food. Oh my God, I picked the spicy ones, so these are going to be really spicy. Let's try these out. All right, let's try these out, man. Okay, now, there is a way to eat these, right? You want to basically break off this part here, take this part, so the joint's down here, put it in your mouth, and just slide her out. So ultimately you end up like this, with this little piece here, you just kind of nibble at it. There's a little bit of meat here, a little meat there, right? Oh man, and these are good and spicy. I do like these. It's just though, look how much seasoning there is on these. That's by request too, and it didn't cost extra. A lot of places will charge you extra for spicier stuff. Yamachan, same price, doesn't matter. All right, let's have one more here. Now, they come 25 to a bucket here, and I cannot guarantee I won't eat all of them tonight. I cannot say for certain that these won't be gone by the time I go to bed. All right, so 3 more days to Christmas. Let's see what we get. So I'm here to pick up my Christmas pack instead of the party barrel. I was told that on the very slim chance someone cancels, that I would be able to swap my kind of gimped order for an actual party barrel, but I don't think it's going to happen. Anyway, let's check. Now, in the end, no party barrel for me. All I got was the pair pack that I ordered. So, kind of disappointing. I was unaware that this was the last year they were going to be doing that printed plate, and I really did not think that they were going to sell out this quickly. There used to be a KFC right next to my home station, but when they tore the building down, of course, they had to close it. So going to KFC near my house now requires either a little bit of a walk or a train ride, which costs money. So I don't come down here real often. So I wasn't as diligent. I mean, it's my fault. Anyway, let's take this home and eat. Here's what we got. We got the larger box, which I'm guessing holds the bulk of the chicken here. Yeah. Some tenders, I believe some nuggets, and some actual chicken. Then we have the smaller box. This is going to hold everything else. Ah, yes, the roast leg, which actually has on the outside of the box, as you can see. All right. It's not what I wanted, but it's what I got. Let's give it a try. All right, let's try all these out. So first, we have this chicken tender here. That's really good, though it's a little cold. I mean, it takes me a good 30 minutes to get home after all that stuff. But, yeah, that's nice. I'm just going to have to microwave that later. All right. We also get a handful of chicken nuggets. I mean, they're good. They're chicken nuggets. There's not a whole lot you can do with those. They're juicy. I will say they're juicy. Right, but I think the big one we're going to try here is this barbecue roast leg. Check that sucker out. It's huge. All right, this is going to be real messy to eat. And it's cold, but I think it's cold on purpose. I get the idea that it's kind of supposed to be cold. That's why it's in a separate box. All right, well, let's try a little bit here. So check that out, man. That's huge. All right, let's try a piece. Yeah, that's nice. That actually is nice. So I'm going to go put that back in the box. I believe I might actually heat up this roast leg. I know it came cold, but I think I might. I think I might heat it up because I think it'll taste a little bit better warm. Anyway, we didn't get the party barrel this year, unfortunately. It's just, there's no KFC that's particularly close to my house, and it's kind of a pain to go to the one that is there. And I waited too long. And of course, as I say, I was completely unaware that this was the last year they were doing the printed plate, and so yeah, it got snapped up hard. I really feel like KFC should have anticipated this and printed more plates. Maybe, if it's going to be the last year for it, make it a bigger deal. Blow it out, really make a whole bunch of them. But in this case, I guess not. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and finish what I got here. I probably won't eat all of it tonight, but probably eat most of it. Merry Christmas, everybody, and we'll see you in the next video. So this Christmas, I managed to get myself a KFC Party Barrel, but I really liked the Yamachan stuff that I got last year. So this year, rather than the Tebasaki spicy chicken wing bucket that they have, I'm actually going to get a chicken and fries dish. Anyway, it's about 5 o'clock. That's when it's supposed to be ready. Let's head on in, shall we? All right, well, that's it right there. To give you an idea of what it's supposed to look like, that is what I purchased. All right, let's go ahead and get it home, see how it is. I'm home with my chicken and waffle fries. It smells really good. And it also came with a little package of the Yamachan Maboroshi seasoning, which is kind of spicy, and a little desk calendar in an envelope. All right, but I'm hungry. Let's try this out. All right, so first, let's try one of these drumsticks. Always easier to eat a drumstick, and I don't really want to have to pick through this. Does that make me one-handed? Well, that's good. Yeah, the skin's a little bit crispy. I think they've seasoned it as well. See a little bit of sort of black stuff on there. All right. So this chicken is very tender. I believe they must have made it minutes before I got there because it was still nice and hot when I picked it up. And I walked in right about 5 o'clock, and that's when my appointment was for. So, yeah. Now, Yamachan is famous for their spicy Nagoya-style chicken wings, but I've never actually had any just plain old chicken from them, nor have I tried their fries, and so I think we're going to have to try one of those now. Get a good one here. There we go. There we go, nice big one. So, the Yamachan is not near my house. I actually had to take a train, about 13-minute train ride into Mita, and it's another several minutes to walk over to the restaurant. So by the time I got it home, opened, and started eating it, it had been probably about 35, 40 minutes since it had been made. So the chicken is still hot, that's fine, but these fries, obviously, they're not quite as crispy. They've gotten a little soggy because they've been inside this container with a top. However, they're still really good. Oh, yeah. Also, I'm drinking some of my second favorite alcoholic soda, Suntory's Melon Punch. This stuff is really good. And I want one more of these fries here. This is one from an end. I think I'm going to need one more drumstick. It's easy to eat while I'm on camera. I can pick up the bowl and do this with it. All right. Right, I finished another one. Looks like I've got one more drumstick, I think. Yeah. And 3 thighs, as well as plenty of these little waffle fries. All right, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of the fries in here, and then I'll just box up the rest of the chicken, and I'll have that at a later date, because tomorrow I am getting my KFC Party Barrel, and that's going to be a whole lot of food as well. I'll see you soon. It's time to pick up my KFC Party Barrel from the Kamata store. There we go. And I think it's right about time to do it. All right, in we go. All right, there it is. Let's go ahead and drag this thing home and eat. Here is my party barrel. I know they call it a barrel even though it's basically a bucket, but not much you can do about that. All right, so first we have our lovely fried chicken. Right, that's on the top here. That's the 40th anniversary of this, but they've stopped putting in the commemorative plate. That was last year, and I missed out. All right, we've also got some basically woodenware, and some napkins. All right, we have here, it's kind of open here, but it looks like we got a strawberry vanilla mousse, nice side dish, and finally, we have here chicken meat gratin. Right, this is going to have to be microwaved, but we're going to put these aside. I really want to get into this chicken. Okay, I'm home. I've got my chicken here, and oh, look at that. I'm going to need a little bit of this. So, again, I think we're going to do drumsticks because they are the easiest things to eat on camera. Check that out, man. Classic KFC. Right? Now, it's been about 40 minutes since I got home, so it's probably cooled off a little bit. But, all right, let's give it a try, see how it tastes. Oh my God. I mean, it's KFC. Kentucky Fried Chicken is good, man. In this country, it's kind of expensive, but yeah, it still tastes good. Get a bite of this here. And a drink. I'm actually having one of these Chew Highs that nice lady on my street gave me yesterday. This is a 9% alcohol double lemon drink. Let's give it a try. Ooh, that is nice and tart. All right, so let's have some more of this very juicy chicken. Kind of falling apart. And with that, go with that, okay. This is delicious. It's not quite as hot as it would have been if I had gotten it and immediately started eating it there. But, you know, ever since they closed the KFC near my home station, I've had to range afield in order to get my fried chicken. I'm going to have one more drumstick here, I think. All right. This is really juicy, too. Definitely need to wash this down. That is really, really good, honestly. Honestly, I feel like I need to have one more piece, mainly because I'm really hungry, and this is really good chicken. So I think this is maybe like a wing or something. Doesn't matter. Let's eat it. See, that was excellent. I've got a whole bunch of just bones. I'm going to toss these. And I still have plenty of fried chicken. All right, we're going to try that chicken meat gratin later, as well as the strawberry vanilla mousse. I think it's time to try out this chicken meat gratin. It needs to go into the microwave for about 4.5 minutes. All right, so I've got my gratin here. It smells freaking amazing. Seriously, this is really good smelling. But I just microwaved it, and I think it's going to be a little hotter to eat. All right. But yeah, man, check that out. Nice big bite. Oh, that's nice. Ooh. That's really good. I mean, it's pasta, nice penne style pasta, but plenty of cheese, and then in the center, a little bit of meat. Oh man. Damn, that's good. I've had this before. They've offered this in previous years, but I mean, it's solid every single time. It's really good because you've got that nice kind of a tomatoey, meaty taste, and then you got that nice creamy, cheesy. Plus, on top of that, you've got your penne pasta. Now, I wasn't planning on finishing this, but I may end up just eating all of this in one sitting. It is really that good. Yeah, I went ahead and finished this off. This is done. That was really, really good. So, I guess the only thing that's left is this strawberry vanilla mousse. All right. I probably won't eat all of this one, however, but I definitely intend to get a bunch of it tried out. Check this out. Look how pretty that is, man. That's really, really nice. All right. So, let's give it a try here. Yeah, so you can do a little bit of cake there. All right. Oh, that is really good. Oh my God. This is delicious. Yeah, you can see here. All right. That is great. I like this. Let's get a little bit with this these purple things. I might end up finishing this off, actually. And in the end, I went ahead and ate all of it. It was really just too good. It was nice and creamy and cold. Had that strawberry vanilla flavor to it. A little bit of cake on the bottom, a little icing on the top. Oh my God. Honestly, between the gratin and the mousse, yeah, man, that was my dinner tonight. So I'm very, very pleased. And that's pretty much what I have left. I've got a little bit of chicken left from my KFC and my Yamachan, but otherwise, yeah, I've pretty much finished off my Christmas dinner. As always, appreciate you guys stopping in. We'll see you in the next one.